This is former TNA World Champion Raven, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore. And don't cross the line. Or do cross the line. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to, you're not supposed to. I don't know. Whatever. You get it.
TNA Wrestling. Cross the line.
And we're back with episode 7 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Bob Colling Jr. and with me as always is Dallas Gridley. Dallas, we didn't make it 3 weeks in a row for a good show. We only had 2 weeks in a row for a good show. You got a shitload of notes, I guess, again, for this week and kind of what happened during the show last week. But how are we feeling about TNA? Are we still supportive? Or are we just going to jump off a cliff and not look back?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still saying supportive, but like, you gotta get your shit together. We're going on week 7 now, and now you have severely downgraded your show and your production, and like, match quality was still kind of meh. Like, you can definitely tell the sports entertainment is sneaking in, and we're getting away from the fact that they were trying to do just really good matches, at least a little bit. So I feel like we're kind of trickling away from it. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's on the show. I don't know if they announced anything. I cannot remember, to be honest with you. I think I have some announcements that were announced online before the show. So we'll at least talk about those.
Yeah, I like hearing about that stuff. Because I don't know anything about online announcements and shit like that.
Yeah, it's always fun. So last week, Bob, we both agreed it was a thumbs down show. So, what do you think the readers of the Observer said for week 6?
I feel like we're going to be on the same page. I did not like it.
Yeah, they did agree, but not as much as you would think. They did get thumbs down, 46.4%, which was 78 readers. Thumbs up was 36.9% with 62, so a little closer than I feel like you would have thought. And then 28 people were in the middle, which was 16.7%. I don't even know if I really got to ask you the question about who you think won the best match, because I think it was out of that show. I think it's pretty obvious. With Low Key versus Amazing Red won the best match poll.
I would hope so.
Yeah, 101 votes. Second was AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn versus the Flying Elvises with 17. So not a lot of votes, but like nonetheless, they did. Some people thought it was the best match on the card. And then the worst match. I'll let you guess the worst match. We had a few of those.
Man, you're really asking me to remember stuff.
Well,
and I just watched this show a day ago. Jesus Christ.
Need a rundown?
Yeah, I guess we're going to have to.
Okay, let's do it. So we opened with Amazing Red versus Low Key. Then it was Chris Harris and James Storm defeating the Hot Shots. Apolo versus Brian Lawler. Jerry Lynn and Styles versus the Flying Elvises. Monty Brown and Elix Skipper defeated Simon Diamond and Johnny Swinger. Ian Harrison defeated Bo Dupp. And the ladder match, Ken Shamrock, apparently it's listed as he beat Sabu via disqualification, but it ended in no contest, really.
Yeah, that's a no contest. I would say the Ian Harrison match.
Yeah, you're right. It was Ian Harrison versus Bo Dupp with 93 votes. And in second place, Brian Lawler versus Apolo.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go with until I heard the Ian Harrison one. And I was like, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, Ian Harrison, not good. I'm hoping we don't see him again, probably.
Well, we don't. So.
Oh, darn, that stinks. So I got a few things just following up. And, like I said, I like reading the funny things that they write about the shows. Generally, it's Alvarez who's writing this stuff. Meltzer, after week 3, cut his results down to literally a paragraph of who beat who. So it starts off here. Well, it's after the first paragraph, but Alvarez mentions that the Fairgrounds looked pretty ghetto on TV.
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad. And he says, since right now they're only drawing the most hardcore fans, that's not really a big deal. If they up the marketing and start attracting new, more casual viewers, that's going to be a serious negative. So as of right now, obviously, if more like casual fans are going to watch this, they're going to get turned away because it just looks like trash in that arena. So interesting note.
I would say the lighting and like just the general way the ring looked.
Yeah,
it was
just
super minor league.
I think honestly, it really, really comes down to the lighting and
absolutely.
Like how can they spice up that arena to not look like that?
I also don't like the ropes, like the yellow and black or whatever, or the one yellow rope.
I think the one yellow one is what gets me. Like on Slammiversary this year and I think last and stuff, they have all yellow ropes, which doesn't bother me as much because everything is just yellow. But I don't like the one yellow rope.
Yeah, and then also the guard railing thing that is also yellow.
Yeah, I don't like that at all, actually.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Also, this is something that was said on commentary that I thought was hilarious and also didn't catch during the show. Apparently, TNA announced during the match that Low-Ki got his name from the song No Diggity. And Alvarez says, I wish he'd never have said that. So...
Oh my God.
But then he goes on to say that they had a pretty good match, loud low-key chants, so TNA is doing a very good job getting new faces over with the crowd. So he says probably one of the first positive things I think he's ever said about a TNA show. That might not be accurate, but it seems that way.
No, I agree. I think I even noted it, like with K Crush or Truth now and Low-Ki are definitely standing out as two of the guys that the crowd is very noticeably getting over, and I would not consider them stars at all at this point. Like Truth, that was not a star when he was in the WWF. It was just K-Quick, and he was there for maybe 3 or 4 months before he was even taken off television. So it's not.
Yeah,
I would consider these guys like TNA grown guys, obviously.
Yeah, I agree with that. So I think it's definitely working, especially for those two right now. So you remember before the match, the Hot Shots grabbed a microphone, and we didn't really hear what they said because it was really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently it's because they have a new catchphrase. And he says, which I swear I am not making up, in quote, we're pricks, we're proud, and we're protruding.
Oh my God.
So that's their their catchphrase, and we missed that. And,
I saw Cassidy O'Reilly having the microphone. But the microphone usually, like, it takes a second for it to actually like have sound for some reason with TNA.
Yeah. And like the audio was really bad last show. Music, microphone, nothing was good. So now we're skipping ahead a whole lot here. We're on to the main event. This is my last note from last show. So like I said, kind of keeping it short as far as nothing really exciting was said and stuff. But so as we remember, the lights went out, nothing happened. Then Malice came down. It was really a mess. So apparently he says, well, that was dumb, and the crowd seemed to really hate it. The show faded to black, and suddenly we heard Jeremy Borash say the winner of the match was, and then insert anticipation here, well, nobody, because before he spit it out, the show completely went off the air. Another bad show, and if they want to maintain 15 to 20,000 buys per episode, they better turn things around immediately.
Wow.
So that's fun. So apparently Jeremy Borash, I didn't catch it on our end, but we were probably finishing up some thoughts on our end too. And apparently he was like, okay, so, and that's where I think that DQ finish apparently, which is literally a ladder match, so you cannot do that.
Right.
And
but it's TNA, and they do whatever they want.
Well, they do, of course, and we know who is booking, so we also know that anything's possible. And we'll get into some other fun notes about that that were written as well. But before that, we got some big news, Bob.
Well, I also want to point out that last week's episode was the debut of AJ Styles' music.
That's a really good point, too.
Which we could hardly hear.
No, you couldn't hear it at all.
The sound was awful at the Fairgrounds.
Yeah, and we heard, you mentioned it. I could barely tell it was a song because I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. I'm hoping that this week, if he's wrestling, that you can actually like hear it. Because I like his music.
Yeah, me too. So fingers crossed that the lighting is at least better, and hopefully the audio as well.
Yeah.
I'm hoping after they saw last show and they were like, wow, we really did a shitty job, that they fixed it.
Right.
Okay, so we got some big news here, Bob. NWA-TNA files a lawsuit against a pay-per-view consultant that they hired.
Oh boy.
So bear with me. We got a lot of information to read, so probably stumble over my words a couple times, but NWA-TNA filed a fraud and breach of contract lawsuit this week against Jay Haseman, BTP Consulting, Lynn Sable, and K4 LLC in regards to their marketing and consulting services over the past several months. So we'll get into the details here about that because I read that first and I was like, I don't know what that means, but I learned. So the circumstances surrounding this lawsuit are very strange. Basically, TNA buy rates appear to be very low, in the 10,000 to 25,000 range. Jarrett is claiming that Haseman, who was hired earlier this year as a marketing consultant for the company, falsely claimed that the numbers for the first show were in the 80,000 range. So remember, we did hear that originally in some notes, that it was possibly in the 80,000 range. And as a result, the company spent way more money than they could afford on the next several shows. Once they found out Haseman's claims were hugely inflated, they were forced to make all the cost-cutting measures that we detailed last week in order to stay in business. Haseman has a long history in the wrestling business. He worked with WCW for years, helped to write the original XWF plan, and even put together a group that attempted to buy ECW. Jeff Jarrett knew Haseman from his time working in WCW, so he contacted him last year when plans for TNA first began coming together. Haseman officially came on board in February and was paid a six-figure annual salary to help set up a pay-per-view marketing plan. His job was to get clearance for the shows with in-demand DirecTV and Dish Network, then get advertising copy and such to them so the shows could be promoted well in advance of the first episode. Jarrett talked before the first show about how TNA was going to receive unprecedented support from the pay-per-view industry, yet it seems from day one that they were getting almost no support at all. Many fans tried to order the show, but were told by their cable company that it wasn't being carried. All the major cable TV magazines, such as DirecTV Monthly Guide, made either very little or no mention whatsoever of the programs. Apparently, this lack of support led to Jarrett thinking something was up. After the first show, Jarrett claims Haseman sent him a letter on in-demand stationery claiming that projections for the very first show were in the 80,000 range. Way back in February, Haseman had projected a very exact figure of 67,500 buys for the first show, which was why Jarrett and the company set a budget to break even of 50,000 buys per week. Jarrett, who should be noted, has claimed many times that it takes forever to get accurate buy rate information, apparently trusted these figures completely and continued running shows with the original budget. Numbers from an independent source, including WWE, soon began trickling in, and indications were that TNA did not even do 50,000 buys. Jarrett continued to insist that they wouldn't get the accurate numbers for some time. Meanwhile, he continued to run on the original budget. Finally, after being repeatedly told by friends and acquaintances that ordering the show was impossible in their area, Jarrett finally began questioning In Demand about the numbers. At that point, he discovered that Haseman was working for Team Services, the same company that markets WWE events. On July 15th, Jarrett fired Haseman. Already, conspiracy theorists are suggesting that perhaps WWE and Haseman were working together to undermine the success of TNA. Although Jarrett stated publicly that WWE is not involved in the lawsuit, a press release sent out Monday was headlined, J Sports and Entertainment LLC files lawsuit against marketing and pay-per-view consultant. Consultant did not disclose relationship with World Wrestling Entertainment. So, that's happening. And we go into a little bit more detail. That was the main first chunk of it. Bob, initial thoughts?
I mean, I wish I would say I was surprised, but I feel like you've mentioned really from the beginning that it's likely that they were getting inflated numbers.
Yeah.
So eventually, if you're dishing out incorrect numbers, that's going to get caught up with you. And if that's something that he did, obviously he needs to be held accountable for doing so. And I think it's absolutely hilarious that WWE is already trying to allegedly cut the legs underneath TNA when this is the same company that's always like competition's good. We need competition. And then every time that competition on any level starts to creep up, they're just like, no, boom, and they knock it out. So I don't understand it. But
yeah, it is mentioned that Alvarez does not believe that WWE or Vince has anything to do with it because that there'd be easier ways to destroy TNA.
right.
But it is interesting, however, that he does work for the same like consultant firm or whatever. Like that is, and maybe that's just a coincidence. But that is interesting.
Yeah.
He goes on to say that there's still no evidence that 50,000 fans are willing to pay $10 a week for a WWE alternative. The belief that these fans exist is based on the fact that during the height of the wrestling wars, over 10 million people were watching wrestling every Monday night. The number that currently watch Raw today is about half of that, and today is in 2002, of course. However, none of the alternatives that have sprung up since the death of WCW have done 50,000 buys. TNA appeals to a niche group of very hardcore fans. Casual fans have no interest in paying $10 to see an alternative to WWE. Only the hardcore fans do, and no matter what is said about the poor TNA marketing, the fact is that every hardcore fan on the internet knows about the shows, and that all my hardcore friends know about them as well. Among those friends, only one of them cares enough to buy them.
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, I was 13 at the time, and I knew about the shows. Now, Did I necessarily have money coming in to purchase them? No, but I had parents that would do it. But yeah, no, I think that's fair. I remember going on WrestleView.com, like I've said before, and seeing every match card, and not pulling the trigger until relatively soon, which I will reveal when we get there. But I think he's right.
I'm excited about that. I'm excited to know what made you finally buy one. So I think that'll be fun to talk about once we get there.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. So I'm excited for this story. So he then continues here. There are also other factors that have negatively affected business that have nothing to do with Hassman. Ticket sales are not through the roof, and Hassman was not in charge of the live event promotion. The reason sales are not through the roof is because, as noted above, the product appeals to hardcore wrestling fans, and there are not enough of them to sell out the buildings TNA has been running every week. Also, more importantly, the last two shows have gotten largely negative feedback. Fans will not pay $10 per week for a product that they do not enjoy. Jay Hassman did not write these shows. TNA was in a no-win situation with or without Hassman. Realistically, they should have set the budget with the expectation that they'd do 10,000 buys, then increase the budget once the accurate numbers came in. Of course, had they done that, the shows would have looked low rent from day one. The other option was to set the budget higher and put on more of a quality production, hoping that the buys would be huge right out the gate. As it turns out, that's what they did, and now they're paying for it and looking for a scapegoat. Much of the blame must fall on Jarrett's shoulders as well. He alleges that Hassman gave him documents suggesting the first show did 85,000 buys. So we're getting different numbers too. So he continued to spend big money accordingly. But if he had noted time and time again, it takes months for accurate numbers to come out, why did he blindly accept Hassman's early projections? So I'm really interested to see what's going to happen, or if we're going to find out what happens with this case. I'm sure if they're openly like, hey, we're filing a lawsuit, we will eventually find out what happens, or at least to a degree.
I would hope so. If I bet you they just settle it. That's usually what happens.
I'm sure they're going to. And if this dude was getting paid six figures by this startup company, NWA-TNA, I'm sure he's got enough money that they're going to settle and they're going to make a decent chunk of money from it. And who knows? Maybe that money they make from it, if they win, will help with the production, as we know.
Hopefully, yeah.
That they need. I believe, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think that is my last note that I've highlighted for the lawsuit here. So now we're going to get into some interesting notes leading into the show we are about to watch today. So on the July 31st episode, it's going to be, which we're watching today, it's going to air on Bell Express View cable in Canada, since for whatever reason they're only showing one live episode per month, as we have mentioned in a previous episode. The ad copy on their site, by the way, reads, you're going to laugh at this, quote, "Catch famous wrestlers who have been away from TV since the collapse of WCW," end quote. I couldn't make this stuff up like this if I tried.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I'm telling you, they're never going to catch a break, ever. Even the cable companies running it is like, hey, check out these old guys. Essentially, like, come on. Yeah. Some more notes about those. Remember last week we talked about some developmental talent that was released. So
Yeah.
It's noted here: Flash, BJ Payne, and Mike Sanders, all of whom were cut from their WWE developmental deals last week, were backstage at this past Wednesday's show. The company has already expressed interest in Sanders, but as noted earlier, nobody can work for at least 90 days. So there's a really good chance we're going to see these guys. They're already backstage hanging out with everyone.
That's surprising. Was Flash and BJ Payne mentioned before?
I don't know if they were. I can't remember.
I don't think they were HWA guys. I think those guys were from OVW.
Oh, so that's interesting. So they, at least, and you know what? That could have been noted elsewhere and not.
Is Flash Flanagan? Or does it just say Flash?
It just says Flash, so I'm not 100%. I didn't dive too deep into it about the names. And like I said, they might have been mentioned in a different section of the Observer from last week. But since the way I go through it, searching strictly for TNA news, I only got that one section about HWA last time.
Okay.
Some notes here from the Rash Report, which is Jeremy Borash's, I think it's like radio show or something. I'm not 100%.
Yeah, what's the name of it? The Rash Report?
Yeah, Rash Report. So like Borash, Rash.
Yeah, but Rash?
I don't know about
Really?
I have no idea. Jeremy needs to get a black Bristol hat. He said they were trying to steer the boat in the right direction. I wonder if they're talking about Bob Ryder's boat. I thought that was hilarious because, as we mentioned on our very first episode, the Get Ready to Cross the Line episode, the whole idea was that the story started with Bob Ryder. They were on a boat ride with Bob Ryder. So I thought that was hilarious. And like, no, unless you know that story, you're not going to know that.
Yeah.
Apparently, Malice shot an episode for Jenny Jones where he talks about pursuing his dream of becoming a pro wrestler. So he's Malice, who's supposed to be scary, is shooting weird shows.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Boris said also that they were resuming conversations with Shane Douglas.
Hey, all right.
Oh boy, that's what it says.
Oh, no. Oh boy.
Don't worry.
That makes sense because they got rid of Francine.
I'll get there.
Shit. Okay, fine.
I got more notes on that.
Shit. I don't know any of this stuff. This is great.
Yeah, Meltzer reports on that in a minute here. Jive Talking with Disco is about to be a regular spot on the show. So get ready.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Steamboat returns this week. That we were told last week. He also said that Angie, the TNA girl, whoever that is, was discovered at a Hooters in Hendersonville, Tennessee. So apparently one of their arcade dancers is named Angie, and she was found at Hooters. Fun fact.
Okay.
Yep. He said that Low Key vs. Red was supposed to be longer, but they cut it short in the ring. So that was supposed to be a longer match.
Who would have cut it short? Just the wrestlers?
It does seem like, it seems like the wrestlers / I don't know, maybe they called to the ref and said, hey, we got to cut time on this. I don't know.
That's weird.
It was just noted, yeah. And James Mitchell will be back this week, apparently, because remember, we did not see him with Malice last week, so it was interesting. I didn't think about that, really, but... and then there's a note about one of the dark matches, but I'm going to save it until we say that right before we start the show. Okay. It's a notable TNA name, so we'll get there. Actually, there's a couple. It's actually a pretty interesting dark match, this show. Continuing on, now we're going to be heading into Meltzer's world here. They are now publicly attempting to syndicate a television show. We've been hearing about this, but it's public apparently now, which would be the show they are doing for the local Nashville market. XWF had higher production values after 8 months, and after 8 months couldn't get a deal without paying through the nose. So saying, obviously they're going to be paying for it, and this other company, obviously XFL, had better production and still
XWF, not the XFL, Dallas.
Did I say XFL?
You sure did.
Holy crap. XWF. It's the X, man.
I know.
I do that more than one. I've done that more than once.
Yeah, but you know what? They're right, though, because the XWF their production was pretty solid compared to what TNA has right now.
I've actually never watched XWF, and I don't know why, but I really, really want to.
Oh.
So we're going to have to talk. But anyway.
It's definitely a watered-down version of WCW, so you'd probably love it.
That's why I think I need to watch it. Well, remember, I texted you after my WCW run there, and I said, Bob, what do I watch next? Do I watch the XWF or do I watch TNA? And you're like, TNA, and which eventually, obviously, has led us here to the podcast.
Right.
But I still do want to watch XWF. So contrary to Alvarez saying that it looked ghetto, Meltzer says the Nashville Fairgrounds didn't look as bad on TV as it did in the 80s clips or Apprentice TV shows, and came across and it looked like the ECW arena. However, it did not have the ECW arena atmosphere. I
don't know if I would say it came across like the ECW arena on television.
Nah, no way. No way. He says the expected hot Southern crowd that Nashville is famous for wasn't there at all, which hurt the show. About 30 minutes in, the crowd was dead. Those live said the problem was because they had no screens in the building because of the budget cuts, and the fans couldn't see the backstage stuff, and going backstage for so long burned them out, which I think that is super interesting and not something I even thought about. We're cutting backstage. The live crowd can't see it, so they're just sitting there.
Right.
That's nuts. And we went backstage a lot last show.
Yeah, there was. And there was some stuff there that you needed to know about to get the context to the stuff in the ring.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I really don't.
That's weird.
It says they didn't paper the house at all, though. So that my number I had last week of 700, all paid. So they didn't paper it all as they'd done in previous weeks. So there was about 700 there, he says, like I heard reported. Not even coming close to filling the 1,400 seat building. The show reminded me of watching an indie like Wildside, where you've got some good workers, but only super hardcore fans would like it because it comes across minor league, which we agreed. Interesting note here about some, I think, potential talent we could see very soon. Within 90 days. But it says if Sean Waltman's WWE days are numbered under normal circumstances, that would be Cope to team with Hall. Would have been a good fit at the beginning, but with all the cutbacks, it would be hard unless he wanted to come in cheap. Even if he's dropped WWE, we'll do the 90-day non-compete. So it's not like it's an issue today.
Right.
So interesting note though, if could be ending his time in WWE, we could be seeing him sooner rather than later.
I mean, I'm a fan of Sean Waltman, so that could be...
Me too.
That could be good.
Fine addition to the X Division if he comes in.
Or just in general, even if you put him in, the main event scene, I'm fine with that. I'd
be cool with him tagging with Hall too. Why not have another team that people know and do something cool with Scott Hall? I'm cool with that.
Yep.
BJ Payne was at the show looking for work, as was Paulina. She's the 6'2" girl from the first Tough Enough who left the show after an injury, and she's been training in OVW.
Oh, Paulina. Yep, I know who that is.
I feel like if I saw her, I would know too, but as I mentioned,
she was super annoying.
Okay.
And I think she left because of a knee injury.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering correctly.
That makes sense. Yeah. So he does mention Vince Russo's stuff wasn't as out of control as it was the previous week, which I think we could tell. Yeah. This was well paced with a few exceptions. Nearly every tag team having problems and fighting got old, while the performance of the characters in the racial angle was great. The K-Crush racial angle interview reminded me so much of New Jack in Smoky Mountain Wrestling when he first arrived, and that angle turned off far more fans than it attracted. And so I have not watched Smoky Mountain Wrestling, as you know, Bob.
I do know that.
But I do know about the New Jack stuff really a lot because of the Dark Side of the Ring episode. Mm-hmm. And like low key, that really made me want to watch Smoky Mountain Wrestling because like that stuff was really, really good. And the little I know, I almost said it last week, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to say it. And I was thinking the same thing, that the way K-Crush is, it's reminding me of that.
Yeah, I think it's a fair comparison. The Gangstas in Smoky Mountain Wrestling was a real turning point for that company because it's arguably one of the first times that it's a heavily racial storyline. Like I know, Bad News Brown, like in the late 80s, vaguely did one with like Jack Tunney suggesting that, he was helping out Macho Man because of Elizabeth and, he's black, whatever, and whatnot. But the Gangstas in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, it was 100%, because because they're black, and their whole thing was trying to overthrow the company and be like the radical leaders. I mean, you go and watch a Smoky Mountain television show or big event that they had, virtually none of the people in the crowd were African American. None. It's an entirely white crowd. You have several of the wrestlers with the Confederate flag. So, you bring in the gangstas, and you know what the Confederate flag normally kind of symbolizes. And now here in 2020, a lot of people are getting rid of that.
Yep.
But his promo work in Smoky Mountain Wrestling is probably the best that he's ever done. I mean, he had some good stuff with ECW, but in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, it was the most, I think, depth and interesting stuff that he's ever done. And I think Ron Killings in his promo last week was definitely in the same type of category for that.
Yeah, and I mean, just speaking on New Jack too, like the stuff I saw, like literally gave me goosebumps. Like it was that good. Like I'm telling you, I was so into it. So I'm all for it. But like what are they going to do with Kick Rush? And we can talk about this more on the show, but it's like, are they going to push him as a face? Are they going to keep him bad guy? Like it really does seem, I could really still see it going either way. I'm really split. The crowd's really liking him. But then he's cutting these promos like, no, you guys are holding me back. But I don't know. I'm really split on what's going to happen with him.
I think from his personality and his ability in the ring, he would be a better face than a heel, because he's even able to bump really well.
Yeah, he is.
And when you are able to do that as a babyface, you're going to be able to get a lot more sympathy, and have people be more invested in it. So I think in the long run, him as a babyface is the better move. But he's doing a really, really good job.
Yeah. As
a heel, I would say.
I agree with that. Okay, so here's kind of an announcement for the show we're about to watch too. Bill Barron suspended Jarrett for 60 days, as we know. But guess what, Bob? It only lasted all of a few days before they announced that Steamboat was removing the suspension to allow Hall to get a shot at him on the 7/31 main event.
Jesus Christ.
So his 60-day suspension lasted less than a week.
Oh, my God.
Fun
That's
stuff.
Awesome.
Isn't that? Well, because we were joking, like, no way. Like,
There's no way.
He's going to be back.
No way.
And here we are. Some more stuff relating back to the show and some news. So it does mention here that Shamrock and Sabu was a mess. The crowd was dead. They didn't care about Shamrock submissions. The finish was supposed to be Sabu passing out from a submission and Shamrock climbing up the ladder. It didn't happen. Sabu claiming because time ran out on them. Instead, Shamrock climbed up to take the belt, waited forever, which looked bad. Then Malice ran down and chokeslammed him off the ladder and grabbed the belt and left. So, like, what in the world happened there? And then it's noted here that because of how screwed up the main event was, and that they didn't do the planned finish, good shot Sabu won't be back.
Right, and which I think is fine. I don't think Sabu is a regular guy in TNA would be the right thing. I think he's better off for like a one-off.
He's probably is. I mean, we talked about that in the last episode too, and it's like,
yeah, it was really. Yeah, for sure. You can get sick of him real quick because he botches all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like, how many times can I see this guy slip off the ropes? But the main event was incredibly noticeably botched because the lights went out, but then nobody was there, and then Malice had run into the ring and did the spot. I think the lights were supposed to go out, and Malice was supposed to be in there, like having him ready for the choke slam, and then do it.
Yeah, it was bad.
But it was all fucked up. But you know, that's to be kind of expected when you have a guy like Sabu in the ring. A main event never really goes according to plan with him, I feel like.
Yeah. Some more news about some people, and then some media stuff too, which is interesting. Shane Douglas is back in the picture, as we just heard a few moments ago. He refused to work with the group as they were using Francine. So we heard that, right. I think, in maybe our very first pilot episode, or if not the first episode. And now that they've soured on Francine and Jasmine St. Clair, they went back to Douglas, but haven't made a deal yet. There's also been talk of using Terry Taylor and Larry Zbyszko, which I believe was rumored at one point as well.
Okay.
Dutch Mantel working backstage is apparently another budgetary cutback, which is weird. I'm not sure how that's a cutback, but that's what's noted.
Wait, did they get rid of him?
Nope, he's working backstage still.
Wow.
I don't know how it's maybe they're, I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe they're suggesting that his value is so low that it's just a cutback that he's there.
He's too cheap. We got to just keep using
right.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. USA Today had a mention in a story on Toby Keith about him body slamming Jarrett on a wrestling show, but they never mentioned it was the NWA-TNA.
Of course. I hate when fucking celebrities do that shit.
So
I hate it so much.
They finally were getting some press for this from the first show, and they don't even get the company name in the paper. This sucks.
But you know what? Could it be because of the TNA? You know what that stands for? Maybe he was like, oh yeah, it's for this company TNA, and they're like, well, we're not running that because it's going to be suggestive as to what that really stands for.
Yeah.
That's the whole poor marketing for the name that they dealt with for over a decade.
Oh, that's true. I don't know. It's sad. I got one more note, and then I have another note, but I think I'm going to throw it into it kind of relates to the dark matches again, so I'm going to hold off on that one until we get to that right before we start. Okay. So do you remember, it was a couple episodes ago, they were talking about Puppet and Beetlejuice from Howard Stern potentially having a match. Well, apparently the deal looks to have fallen apart.
No!
Yeah, I know. They were going to have a match with another Stern personality as a ref. A heel would attack KC from Stern to set up KC and Juice versus Puppet and the heel. Stern had promised to promote it for a 3-week program. Juice would come in cheap as long as they would promoted his new tape. With Stern on vacation, they didn't start the program. Bob Ryder then went to negotiate with Juice, not KC, but Juice's manager wanted 3 first-class tickets, and Ryder offered them 2 coach tickets, and that was the end. There were other aspects as well, as they wanted NWA to buy advertising on Stern, which NWA didn't want to do. So, kind of a bummer. Although I do like the joke that was pointed out of. He offered them coach tickets instead.
Yeah, well, you
3
know what?
first class. And
if I was NWA though, I would pay for advertising because
on
at that
Stern,
point, Howard Stern's he was a megastar. His show was reaching millions of people. I don't even know how many millions. A shit ton of millions of people.
Yeah. So that's a bummer. Do you have any notes before we talk about dark matches and get started here?
I do. I have a couple of indie news here.
Awesome.
Caught me off guard, but here we are.
Sorry.
So this is leading into obviously July 31st. So AJ Styles, who is the NWA-TNA X Division champion, retained his championship on the July 27th Ring of Honor Crowning a Champion show when he defeated Adam Jacobs and David Young. As you will remember, he's already defended against David Young in TNA. It wasn't really that great of a match, but it had happened. Apolo lost to Abyss and Savio Vega in a handicap match on the July 27th IWA Puerto Rico show. And then lastly, Low Key, he won the Ring of Honor Championship on July 27th in the 60-minute Iron Man match against Spanky, Christopher Daniels, and Doug Williams. So Low Key is in fact the first ever Ring of Honor heavyweight champion.
Wow, that's pretty big.
I would say so for Low Key. I mean, he's always been like a staple of the Northeast. So whether it be Ring of Honor, Jersey All Pro, whatever the case is, he was usually in the top tier of it, and he's one of the founding fathers of Ring of Honor, along with Christopher Daniels and Bryan Danielson, who shockingly was not in the match. Remember, he lost to Doug Williams. Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right. Still shocking. I'm really surprised about that. But
yeah, I thought it was ridiculous. But not to say that Doug Williams isn't good. I think he's a very good wrestler. But
yeah.
You would have thought that Bryan Danielson would be in the main event.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Bob, we are July 31st. We're in Nashville Fairgrounds for NWA-TNA Pay-Per-View number 7. Before we start, we got a little bit lower number this week in the crowd. It's kind of a bummer.
Oh, no. Down from 700?
Yeah, we got 550.
Ooh.
Yeah. But
oh, no.
They're not papering. I kind of feel like they should be papering a little still. I
wouldn't paper because that sends that's a bad
well,
precedent.
I agree. I agree, but I feel like they're really struggling to keep people in this arena.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? You know what they got to start doing is they have to start telling people what is going to be on the next week's show because they didn't tell us anything.
No, they're not
really
doing
for the
that.
most part. Like we need to know.
No, they do. They tell you like it seems like they're telling us like a few days after, and it's just like, but no one knows that.
Right.
You don't know that shit. For dark matches, we have 2 dark matches, and actually this first one is actually apparently supposed to be on last week's show, but it was canceled due to time constraints, which is I think why we only had 1 dark match last week. It was Matt Striker defeating BJ Whitmer.
That was supposed to be on the main show?
No, it was a pre-show match, so it's supposed to be a dark match.
Oh, okay. It's supposed to be a dark match for last week. And then it got moved to this week due to time constraints. And then the second dark match, Jimmy Rave defeated Shark Boy. Oh, wow.
So,
wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Well, Matt, I'm doubting Matt Striker is the Matt Striker that we're thinking. I believe it's the Matt Striker with the unibrow.
Oh, there's 2 of them?
Yeah. How is he spelled Striker? Is it with a Y or an I?
It's with a Y.
A Y would be the unibrow Matt Striker, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Striker is usually with an I, the one that we're thinking of.
Oh, I don't know if I realized that. I saw the name and I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Matt Striker is usually with the unibrow.
I'm trying to look quick. I didn't know there's 2. This is like amazing to me.
Yeah, that was like a running joke on the Independents. It's like, which Matt Striker are you gonna go for? The unibrow Matt Striker or the teacher Matt Striker?
Okay, I see him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an HWA guy. He has his title.
He is.
Okay.
BJ Whitmer, I like BJ Whitmer, especially around 2002, around this time. That's an interesting thing that they were looking at him. Apparently looking at him. And then Jimmy Rave is another one. Like, wow, all right. He's a solid talent. Maybe not where he would be a few years later, like in 2005 and 6. And then Shark Boy is probably going to be on television or pay-per-view sooner than later, just because of the gimmick and potential merchandise with the mask or whatever. So
yeah, and of course we're not gonna get the best of Shark Boy for a couple of years, but that's okay.
Right. Yeah.
Nonetheless, I think he's fun, and like to me, like I hate to say it, but I think of him pretty quick. When you hear like TNA, I think of Shark Boy. I hate to say it, but I do.
No,
not first, but
no, he's definitely like on the list though. Like I would say high up there, just as an entertaining act.
And yeah,
I remember he's another Pro Wrestling Illustrated guy. Like when I would get the PWI 500 and they would have this guy in a shark mask and outfit or whatever, and I'd be like, "Who the hell is Shark Boy?" And then you end up watching him wrestle, maybe years later, but you end up seeing him wrestle, and it's just like, "Oh wow, all right, this guy's actually not bad. He's just has an interesting like look and gimmick." So
yeah. Well, I'm into it, so yeah.
Those are 2 strong dark matches. That's actually quite surprising to me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how our dark matches change now. I mean, if they do, of course. But like, I feel like for a while it was like, okay, who's that guy? It was like local independent talent that no one really knows unless you're probably from Nashville or whatever.
I hope that TNA actually taped them and eventually they'll be on Impact Plus. That'd
be awesome. And honestly, I have a feeling, I'm just guessing, I don't know for sure because I don't know a lot about this. I have a feeling dark matches are what it's going to end up being Explosion once they start doing that.
Yes, it would be.
And so I think we're probably not going to watch them here. I'm probably going to try to watch them on my own time if I can. And obviously we'll be covering that stuff. So we'll see.
I don't know if Explosion footage is readily available.
Early, I don't think it is.
Yeah, like the Explosion you're talking about is like later on.
Well, because they did it for a while. They're still doing it right now.
Right. So, but like Explosion back then, I'd want to say
was that like was it TV stuff?
Yeah, it was. It was syndicated throughout the area, but from my tape trading days, none of it is circulated in the tape trading community. So I don't know if any of it is out there to actually watch.
In that case, we'll just cover it. We'll just bring it up.
Yeah. I mean, which is a bummer because I'm pretty sure they would bring in like the most random indie names for Explosion, like job matches. And you just be like, what the hell? Like, why is this guy working the show? and then we won't be able to see it. But maybe down the line they can look it up. But you know what? Knowing TNA, they probably didn't even film it, so it's probably all for now.
Well, there we are.
Yeah, exactly.
just like recently they apparently like taped over the Global Force Wrestling.
Oh my God! Yeah, the Masters.
I don't even want to talk about it because I still haven't seen those shows. They do exist on DVD. It's very hard to find all 4 of them. We'll talk later about, but
yeah,
it's just like, how do you do that? Or you're just doing that to be a dick? I don't know.
For sure.
Like, come on.
In this day and age, you do not need to be taping over, master tapes of shit.
They're like, oh, Jarrett wanted this back. Let me just tape over it real quick. Oops, sorry.
That's ridiculous. You can just get an external hard drive for $40 and like put whatever you need on there and then use whatever. It's stupid.
It's so bad. Okay.
All right. Well, hopefully this isn't so bad. Let's get this started. The July 31st, 2002 weekly pay-per-view number 7 for NWA-TNA. I'll count down from 5 when we say play. Watch along with us, or you'll just continue to listen. Impact Plus has it. Maybe you have it in your collection. Check out YouTube. Who knows where any of this stuff could be. I'll count down from 5, and we'll get this started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Well, we have an
traditional
intro this week.
Opening. Yeah, we don't have Jeff Jarrett in the ring.
That sucks. I was really hoping that he'd be in the ring again to start us off. Just kidding.
I was going to say, oh yeah, he's suspended, but then you told me that he's not.
No, they lifted that shit already.
Yeah, it lasted a couple of days. Welcome back, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Look at that guy.
You don't care. He looks like a murderer.
Yeah, he did. Look at this dude. Holy crap. They're getting the hardcore fans out, that's for sure.
Yeah, they are.
That guy's going to be like fire shirt guy. He's going to be here every show.
I was just going to say, like, that's such a 2002 shirt.
Oh, we're starting off. We're literally going right into no even shot of the commentators or anything. X Division title match starting us off here.
Elix Skipper.
Prime time.
Say my name. I don't know how he has a title match, but
I don't either, but whatever.
Was he now? Have they gone with the rankings? I feel like they haven't.
I don't think they. Oh, you know what? That's a really great question.
Because like Kid Romeo, I haven't seen him.
Well, yeah, but no, they didn't go with the rankings at all.
Yeah, so like, what the hell was the point of that?
Well, because it was supposed to be, I can't remember the order exactly, but
I mean, I know Low-Key did get his title match.
Low-Key did, but then wasn't it, who was second, Daniels? It was Daniels.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Jerry Lynn's accompanying Styles ringside.
Oh, he's so phony. He's being so phony with like his motivation stuff here. Oh, they just slapped hands. This is much better music for AJ.
It's much better lit in here.
Oh, Skipper. Oh, it is. It's not like as dark, really.
No, and it looks like they might have finally got like some fog back or something. Even the lights when they came out was better.
Yeah. They've definitely improved that.
Good. So Jerry Lynn is on commentary right now. I'm sure he's going to say some really corny shit about AJ Styles as Styles kicks Elix Skipper with like a side kick. Like a
standing heel kick there.
Yeah.
And a swinging neck breaker that he does with one hand.
Yeah. So Jerry Lynn says that he knew they weren't going to get anywhere unless they ironed out their differences.
Well, yeah. But you know what? They shouldn't have rushed what they were trying to do anyway. Because you're right. Because you mentioned it. This is them kind of backtracking.
Well, yeah. I would have said have problems. Argue with each other. Don't beat the shit out of each other for 2 weeks in a row and then all of a sudden be friends again.
But then I guess the argument could be made like, that's what dudes do. They beat each other up and then they're friends.
I guess so. Styles back elbowing Skipper. Slaps him in the face.
Opening some chops here. Now, Elix Skipper is a former Cruiserweight champion.
I would not complain if Skipper winning the title.
I doubt it.
Oh, God.
I thought he was going to land on his neck there.
Yeah, so Styles did the like backflip off Skipper's chest, but almost dies and does not land on his feet. Yeah, I don't think he's going to win right now, but I wouldn't be upset.
No. But this is a good opponent for AJ. If he were to beat him, he's kind of being a guy with a credible name.
No, that's true.
Division,
See, so Skipper for me is another guy that I didn't know anything about him because I didn't watch WCW. So he was he's always just been a TNA guy to me.
Right. Oh, it's a nice standing drop kick. More of a drop salt. I should be saying drop salt because if you land on your stomach like that, it's considered a drop salt.
Lynn said, "What a great vertical Styles just had." He's really putting him over here on commentary. Skipper grabbing Styles from behind.
Oh, it is his tag team partner.
Yeah, but it's all bullshit.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so funny. Oh, nice like
full Nelson suplex.
That was good.
I'm kind of bummed out that there's less people there.
I feel like you can tell. Like they're quiet.
Yeah.
It's like any small indie show where like the crowd's wicked silent and you hear two guys yelling.
Like literally as you say that, you hear like three people yelling.
Boo! Yeah, boo! Yeah. And you can hear each voice.
Right.
Bad.
Like, you could probably hear a conversation in the front row.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Although it's still not as bad as a certain company we've been at, and it's less than 30 people, and people are chanting, and I am not going to do that. I'm sorry, I'm just not.
No. And then of the 30 people, it's all the friends and family of the wrestlers.
Yeah.
On said show.
Yep.
Or the one show where one of the wrestlers brought their entire fraternity for their match, and as soon as this match was over, they all left.
And the crowd booed him, which there was still a good crowd at that show. But it was like, what?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Oh, Styles doing like a nasty kick to Skipper there. A little low-key inspiration. Low-key's pissed backstage watching this now.
That's my move, AJ.
I do my talking in the ring. And back suplex.
Don't wear a mask. You don't need to wear a mask.
Jesus. Lynn has a shirt on that says "Pro Wrestling is Life," and then something else. I couldn't read it, but does Jerry Lynn have T-shirts? Because I feel like I need one now.
If he did, I would buy one. I was listening to his podcast with Mikey Whipwreck, and
how is that?
It's all right. It's good. It's funny. They nice little
Skipper
headstand leg drop.
Yeah, it looked like he was going for like a Vader bomb and then flipped into a leg drop. That was nice.
Yeah. The host was like, "Oh, you guys should go on Cameo, or like Mikey should go on Cameo because he does like really cool voices and impressions, which he does." And then he suggested that Jerry Lynn do it, and Jerry was just like, "Why would I do that?
Oh, come on, no.
Who would want to hear from me?" And I was like, me.
Hello?
I would have you do an opener for this show. Like, what are you talking about?
Absolutely.
So
I would love that, man.
Yeah, I think Jerry Lynn kind of self-deprecates himself. He doesn't think he's important.
I could totally get that vibe, to be honest.
Yeah. Skipper with a gut wrench suplex, leading to a 2 count.
Not a bad match so far. Not quick, crazy pace like X Division gets, but who knows? We might just be warming up still.
Well, you know what? And to be honest with you, Skipper is kind of used to that WCW style.
Oh, that's true. No, I'm not hating this though. I'm enjoying this match though.
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
they've done some good spots that just aren't like big, high-flying dives to the floor.
So Styles went for a
suplexes, stuff like that.
And Styles went for that kick, and Skipper blocked it and like pushed him in like wicked far, which was nice. Now he's giving some elbows to the back of the head.
You know what I just kind of noticed here is that Skipper is still pretty like skinny at this point. Mm-hmm. Now you'll recall, eventually he gets pretty muscular.
Well, I'd have to compare. I feel like I haven't seen later.
He fills out pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Which needed to happen. He looks like a teenager here.
I mean, yeah, he does. He needs some of those chicken tenders from Applebee's.
Hey, Nothing
Dude,
wrong.
there's not a shot. I
Yeah.
think it's great he's doing something outside of wrestling.
Yeah.
And I like Applebee's. Kaylee's sister works at one, and we go see her all the time. She brings us food.
Great. That's
Right,
great.
Kaylee? Yep. She says yep.
Skipper had hit like a heel or a scissors kick on the apron, but now he got sent into the apron by AJ. He sent him back first, but they're getting right back into the ring. These ropes remind me of like Combat Zone Wrestling ropes
Yeah.
because that's like the same ones they have.
Well, my problem
Black and
is
yellow.
literally if, like, either make them all yellow or have no yellow. Like,
No yellow. No yellow. I think 3PW has all yellow. No.
well, like
you
I
don't
mentioned
wanna do all
earlier, Slammiversary recently, last year and this year, had all yellow ropes.
No, I don't like that. I prefer
It's
black.
too bright. I like black.
Black ropes. Or like red. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Just not yellow.
It's too bright.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Styles with another. He just keeps. Oh, yeah, open hand punch. It looked like.
Yeah.
Punch off the ropes. He's coming back and oh,
What was that?
he looked like he was going for like a standing like Hurricane Rana, and then Skipper caught him and just power bombed him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like.
Looked nice and stiff. I liked it.
Rudy Charles telling Skipper it's a 2 count because he got his shoulder up. And Skipper just looked at him like, what are you talking about?
Little fancy pin there.
That's a 3 count.
The crowd is pissed.
He had him trapped in that. Like, he could not get out of that.
And the ref obviously knew that wasn't the finish, so he was like, wait, his shoulder's up.
Yeah.
And now he switched it into a submission.
Elix Skipper should be the X Division champion right now.
The crowd booed. They were like, no.
Sure.
Styles
So
gets the...
there's our first noticeable botch here at 10 minutes and about 43 seconds in. That's amazing. Kid Romeo gets screwed over. And now Elix Skipper gets screwed over as well. That's great.
That's a good point, too, because Kid Romeo really did get screwed.
Yeah, he pinned Daniels, and then they're like, nah,
Nah, he didn't. Like, what?
just kidding. I hope we see more Kid Romeo. He really impressed me in that match.
I agree.
How are you feeling about Skipper wearing like a windbreaker pants?
I mean, whatever. If that's what he wants to wear. I don't like those kind of pants personally, but holy, what is going on?
What are they doing?
He looked like Skipper was supposed to suplex him and he couldn't, and then now Styles holding in like a dragon lock.
He was doing like a northern. He was gonna do like a Northern Lights, and then he just fell.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love the. He wore those pants in WCW though, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I prefer Skipper when he actually wears like gear.
I prefer all wrestlers wearing gear.
What are they doing?
Weird.
Skipper is like acting real. Oh God.
Drops him.
Reverse DDT. Oh, what is he doing? He's going to the top here, folks. Is he going to go for the spiral tap? If that fire shirt guy is going to be annoying in the front row, I'm going to be pissed.
He's gonna be. No, he went for a leg drop. Oh, a senton splash.
That was not a senton. That was definitely a leg drop. But he just landed on his back. But that was intended to be a leg drop, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Can someone tell me, or unless you know, Bob, who's Athena? Why do we keep seeing Athena signs?
Okay, so Athena is a wrestler in the area, like in Tennessee. And the rumor is that she, like the fan base was all about getting Athena on the show, but it's not known necessarily if Athena was really like a part of that. Like, oh, hey, try to get me on TNA. There is a fan base for her, though.
Yeah, there's signs every week.
Yeah.
So Styles flipped Skipper out of the ring. No, he reversed Irish whip style, jumps up on the apron. Looks like we're going to go for that moonsault DDT, but Elix moves, goes for a clothesline, he ducks. Skipper jumps up on the apron, kicks him back, and jumping in and
See now, okay. Right,
corkscrew.
I'm glad he did that because I was
Splash.
going to get nervous if Skipper tried to do a springboard. Just because Skipper like terrifies me when he does shit like that. Skipper is just an awkward wrestler. I enjoy his stuff usually, but he's just comes across like an awkward worker.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
God damn it, the fire shirt guy.
Dude.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm gonna get pissed.
Prime time, baby.
There's only 549 other people that they could put the freaking camera on. They've gone to him like 8 times.
Going for the play of the day,
Yep.
but Styles reverses it. Is he gonna get the Styles Clash? Oh
Nope.
no! Oh! Reverses it. He lifted up, flipped over for a pin, kicks out at 2. Oh!
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I am telling you, every time this guy does shit like that, he lands on his neck.
So Skipper went for for basically a springboard, and Styles kicked his leg, and he landed on his neck. Spiral tap.
That was a good one.
That was really nice.
I got him.
That's a 3.
Well,
Holy crap.
Jesus Christ. I'm just glad that Skipper didn't break his neck. That was decent.
I thought it was a good.
Pretty sloppy, though.
Yeah, there was a lot of slop in that, but I enjoyed it. I think that was a fun match.
Yeah. AJ Styles, your X Division champion. Maybe I should get a replica X Division championship.
Bob,
What, have you thought about it?
I can't even tell you how much I've thought about it, to be honest.
Oh my God.
And
really?
since we started this, I've thought about it even more.
How much is it, do you know? Have you looked?
That specific design is not bad.
Not bad.
I would say I've seen it under 300 for sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let me
And
look
as
real
you know, Bob, I do have a replica TNA Heavyweight Championship, like the first design after the NWA, and it is my favorite title, I think, possibly of all time, to be honest with you.
quick. It is a good one.
Okay, so Mike Tenay's talking about the announcement. Yeah, Bob, dude, I'm seeing it right now for wicked good prices. Don't make me do that right now.
Where are you seeing it?
I'm on eBay.
What price are you seeing? Because I'm seeing one for $380.
Oh, I see that one too. I see one for 170.
Dude, 170. I would probably do that. How would you type in? Is TNA X Division title replica?
Title.
Well, that's
$30 shipping though, so it's $200.
yeah. But wait a minute. Is that?
Yes, brass plates, baby. 2
But
millimeter.
that looks like it's like a belt for like an action figure.
No.
Is that real?
Yeah, I think it's like a shittier replica, but like this
Is it,
one
like,
for.
is it like fan made?
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, see, this one for 380 is beat to shit.
This one's $119. $60 shipping though.
So
And then they have like the more modern. Oh, here's one that's $119.
here's one.
That's
in
definitely not.
bro.
Authentic.
Here's one in box. It's like in a box, not open. When you can pick what size. Just think.
They don't have like the title belt doesn't have NWA-TNA on it, right?
Yep, it does.
Oh, Monty Brown's here.
Here's Monty Brown.
Oh shit,
Skip-
that's right. Elix Skipper turned on him.
Oh shit, Skipper
I
didn't
didn't even know
leave
that.
yet.
I didn't even know he was still out there.
So Monty Brown going after Skipper.
Fire
Be honest
shirt
with you, I don't know if Bob, if you heard anything as we're looking at X Division titles, but they were talking about Ricky Steamboat and Jeff Jarrett a lot. I missed all of it. It's probably the announcement we already know. But
Yeah. It's all right. Sometimes I don't pay attention to what Tanae talks about. Monty Brown is pissed. I shouldn't have deep dive into this X Division title thing.
no, dude, don't.
Yeah, it's a trap.
Because if you buy one, I'm going to be jealous, and then I'm going to have to.
I'll probably end up buying one. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Not proud of it. I just don't tell Sarah.
No, don't. I can't tell Kayla either. So,
Yes.
all right. So Skipper's in the ring with Monty Brown now. Brown throwing him off the rope. Kidding him. Come on, stop with this. Okay, here we go.
Oh, he's press slamming him. Is he gonna throw him to the floor? What is he gonna do? Oh shit!
Okay.
He went from a press slam into a fall away slam.
Okay.
All right, so Monty Brown is probably gonna win this feud. If I had to guess. The music doesn't fit for Monty Brown.
No, and now we know that it obviously ends up being Abyss's music. So now you just can't get it out of your head.
Oh, what is he doing? Is he gonna do it again? Or no, Alpha Bomb probably. Yeah, here it is. And see you later. Yeah, you take that. I'm Monty Brown. Or also Marcus Corvon.
No, we don't talk about that.
Oh, excuse me. What was that? He licked his fingers. All right. So if we go back to TNA.
Yep, Scott Hall and Jarrett. So they did talk about that earlier. Cool. Speaking of.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here comes Jeff Jarrett.
TNA's like, well, okay. Skipper's still in the ring. This dude's been in the ring for 20 minutes.
Is Jeff Jarrett going to beat him? Who's the guy in the body bag?
What in the world?
All right. Bill Behrens, for sure.
I don't know, dude.
Bill Behrens.
I'm going to guess it is... Oh, my God. You're probably right, but...
I'm saying Bill Behrens. Who else? Not Jim Miller.
No, it's not Jim Miller.
Way.
Maybe it's just a random security guy.
No.
Oh, Ken Shamrock's not going to be here tonight.
Well, if Scott Hall's on it, right? Then they don't have both of them on.
Skipper is still in the ring.
Is this going to be Elix Skipper getting beat up for in like 2 hours or what?
I'm wondering. Jarrett's getting that babyface pop by saying he came out here to entertain himself and all you fans.
Oh boy. I'm telling you.
Dude, I bet it is. So he's saying that Bill Behrens isn't going to he said he wasn't going to get his title shot and he was going to have to start at the bottom and work his way back up to the top.
So, but he's fighting Scott Hall tonight.
Yep.
Scott Hall's not on the bottom.
NWA officers. I've been talking to Ricky Steamboat.
Skipper needs to leave the ring, but he probably is going to get beat up again.
You know what I'm mad about? Jeff Jarrett hasn't used his guitar once in these past 7 weeks.
That is actually very accurate.
Just chairs.
Right. I mean, we know he has like at least hundreds of them because that one time in WCW he had a pickup truck full of them.
Oh my God.
Wait, that's too small for Bill Behrens. Who is it? Oh my God.
It's a little person.
Oh my God.
And he's tied up in his tape.
And his mouth is duct tape. Todd Stone.
Is that Todd? I thought it was.
That's what Mike Tenay just said, Todd Stone.
Mike Tenay's like, his hands are tied together as he says that his hands are no longer tied together. And Jarrett's about to pile drive him.
Oh.
And it was the nasty one, too. So he's doing this because he's insulting the fact that he's a little person and that he had to start at the bottom, and so he's fighting him.
Yeah, so Todd Stone, I guess, is the lowest ranked wrestler in TNA.
Jesus. And he's going to go for the stroke. And he doesn't even fall with him.
Fall down. He's dropped.
Oh, God. Jarrett says, oh, my God, I just hit a mini stroke.
Of course.
He says,
he wants women.
He says, any women in the brag? Bring out the farm animals.
Who's this?
Here's some music. Who's this?
Puppet.
Hey, speaking of Puppet, Bob got blocked on Twitter on his personal page because he wanted someone to make Puppet versus Meatball gifs.
Yeah, they can't take a joke, but whatever.
That's not a joke. I would have loved some gifts from that.
I was clearly joking, and then I go on the page on our Facebook, and he's like, the guy says, if you ask me to do Puppet Meatball, immediately blocked. And I'm like, dude, it was a joke.
Oh, he wrote that?
Yeah.
That's good. Oh,
The
Jeff Jarrett.
Dwarf Destroyer, Jeff Jarrett just said.
Well, because Puppet is the midget killer.
Right.
So he's the Dwarf Slapnuts. He calls him Slapnuts. Oh, boy.
This is ridiculous. Puppet has a gun.
Are you shitting me? Why does Puppet... Did he just pull a gun out of his pants?
The crowd is silent right now. This is awful. just whacks him over with a chair.
Wait, why is no one grabbing their... He's still near the gun.
No, someone needs to get the gun. Oh, my God.
Wait, how do you boo someone who just stopped someone with a gun in the ring?
I think they're booing this entire thing.
Well, no, like, just in general.
Yeah.
Like, how do I hate Jarrett now? He just saved my life.
Right.
Dude, I can't believe how... You could hear a pin drop when he just pulled that out.
Yep.
So here's Steamboat. Was that Bob Armstrong?
Ron Harris, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we'll assume it's Ron. You did it with Bill Parents! You did it with Will Miller, and you're not going to do it with me. No, you're not, big guy.
This guy was a special referee for a couple matches. Now he's the authority figure.
He's like, okay, I know you got suspended last week. And by the way, we could either do this the easy way or the hard way. You just saved everyone's life because you hit Puppet who had a gun. But you
Has
better watch
anybody
yourself.
picked up the gun yet? Oh, he's got a proposal. Okay, what's up? What's that?
Man to man. Send your voice to the back. Is he going to fight Steamboat? He's coming out of retirement from 94.
Maybe.
Oh, he is. He's like, okay, if I beat your ass, I get my title shot. If you beat me, I'll take my 60-day suspension.
And Steamboat's probably like, I'm not doing that for 550 fans.
The crowd's Ricky.
Ricky, just get the gun. You'll win the match real quick.
We cannot gloss over the fact that Puppet just pulled a gun out. I just cannot believe it.
No, and I think that's greatly impacted the crowd's enthusiasm for this show.
I would have been scared shitless.
Oh my God, I would have left.
Wait, Skipper's out of the ring finally, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, Steamboat.
Steamboat is ready.
Can he do moves in those jeans? Wait a second. Scott Hall's over here ringside.
Hall's in here again, coming
Steamboat's
up from behind.
He's doing his weird karate stance, and here comes Scott Hall. He's in the ring, turns Jarrett around, knocks him. Boom, boom. Okay, Steamboat, take off your shirt. I'm sure you got a special ref shirt under that.
Right,
Scott Hall clotheslines Jarrett.
Right.
Honestly, I would be totally fine if this wasn't the main event.
They do this stuff every episode.
Yeah.
Oh, security's here again. What is he doing? Oh, he's got like a military-looking stretcher.
It's like a gurney. Oh, Bob, they're going to have a stretcher match. Oh, hey, yo. His mic barely works, but hey, yo.
That's all right.
Oh, there we go. Step aside, Ricky Steamboat. He's not worried about what he thinks or what the fans think. Because, Jarrett, this is between you and me. Just like it was back in 1995.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, he mentions he's going to stripper. Well, that's in copyright infringement. Yeah.
Tonight, after our match, you go out on a stretcher. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a stretcher match. Dun 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 dun. I want to point out that Sarah made another one of that disgusting drinks, and number one, she's not out here, and number two, she hasn't taken a sip out of it.
Well, you know why she didn't. We were talking about that off air.
Yeah.
Bob's girlfriend's making really gross drinks.
Yeah, really disgusting. Meanwhile, I'm over here drinking Coke Zero and enjoying every minute of it.
Ooh, Siaki.
Hey.
Goldilocks backstage. Oh. What? So,
fighting...
Slash, and she called them the Lords of the New Church.
That's weird.
Where's Jorge Estrada? Mind you, Sonny Siaki's back is facing us. Now he's not.
Yeah.
Oh. He says...
She had a reaction of like, yeah, I was.
He says, I know you were checking out Sonny Siaki's ass. Don't do that without permission again. And then never touch Sonny Siaki again. Third of all, you back up. Look at me, Goldie. Don't ever think of what is happening.
I don't know. Interesting.
Oh, Elvis is half the man that Sonny Siaki is. He gave Yang and Jorge the night off.
Also, probably, cutbacks.
Yeah. One Elvis is better than three, baby.
No, that's not how that works. What is Sonny Siaki?
Sonny has left the interview.
Oh well, I like Sonny Siaki, so I can get behind this.
Yeah,
all about him. Slash, who has got his eye patch, assumingly lost an eye for an eye match, I'm assuming.
Jesus. And James Mitchell has a really weird small box with him.
Do we want to... Is it his eye?
Yeah, maybe it is. Oh, no, he took his eye
No, it's
patch.
not. He took it out. Well, he's got like a eye color, like a colored contacts in the contact.
So this is Slash's first singles match. Super exciting.
Yeah, you can hear it in our voices. Slash in a singles match. Now, he was originally supposed to go for the NWA World Championship. But then he got switched out for Malice, so.
Yeah, apparently, I think I don't know if I said on here, I can't remember because it's so long ago. But they apparently said that just because, why is Sonny Siaki slapping kids' hands?
What was that? He never does that. Is it because they were kids? Maybe he knows the kids.
That's what I'm wondering. Anyway, but yeah, they did that as like to trick Ken Shamrock so Malice could really attack him, but it didn't come off that way. It was really weird.
No.
So this is super random match, by the way.
Well, aren't they kind of like having a weird feud? The Elvises and New Church? I feel like that was like a thing.
I don't know. If they were, I forgot about it.
I want to say there was like an interaction. Like, didn't like Malice do something?
Well, maybe he did. I don't know.
We have great memory here.
Dude, there's so much happens.
I know.
Slash was stepping on Sonny Siaki in the corner, and now Jim Mitchell is on commentary. Oh, it's in the Ark of the New Church. Oh, contained in the Ark of the New Church is the blood of the what? The Aoudad. The blood of the Aoudad.
I don't know what that means.
He basically says, Tanae, you're supposed to know that.
For a while there, like the camera was like zoomed in weird.
Yeah. Ed Ferrara goes, did he wrestle in All Japan or Noah? Because Mike didn't even know that.
That's awesome.
Oh, sunset flip to the outside. Sonny Siaki holds the rope, and then Hurricane Run is Slash.
Sonny Siaki showing that he can do some high-flying moves. I'm all for it. I like Sonny. Come on, Sonny. Now, I feel like Sonny should win this.
I feel like he has to be honest. But how much can the New Church keep losing and then still seem like a threat?
That's a very good argument. You're right. So, I mean, have they won a match?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So maybe they should win this one. But then again, if that has to happen, then why are you using Sonny Siaki?
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you could just use like Jorge Estrada. I feel like Jorge doesn't really have much of a ceiling, and Siaki does. Because he hits a slingshot swanton bomb. Or a senton, whichever one you want to call it, from the apron for a 2 count. Ducks a clothesline to Slash, and Slash is going to go with a with a neck breaker. That would be the Virginia necktie. That's what Joey Matthews would call it when he does a neck breaker and an elbow drop at the same time. Fun fact. That's for your next wrestling trivia competition.
I like that. Yeah, you can't play wrestling trivia with Bob because he knows fucking everything. So.
Yeah, dude, I remember we played one that was like a 2000s game or whatever. But one of my buddies growing up had like a 1992 or 93 WWF trivia game, and like there was probably like 8 of us playing, and they were like, "Yeah, man, this will be so hard. Like no one will get it." I fucking dominated.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I crushed it. And they were just like, "Bob, how do you know all this stuff?" I'm like, "You guys don't understand. All I do is watch wrestling."
Yeah.
They're just like, "Damn." Ooh.
The slash and burn is what he calls that move. It's like he holds him up in like the edge kind of, and then he spins around with him. Slash and burn, baby. Yeah, but he kicks out of it.
Of course he does.
Well, he took a minute to pin him, though. He didn't pin him right away. That's how you protect it.
It was like kind of like a whirly-bird, and then he hits a bicycle kick.
I like Slash as a tag team guy, not as a singles guy.
Yeah, I would say he's definitely a tag team wrestler.
Him and Tempest is tag team. Malice is the singles guy. What else do you need? I know what else you need, but I'm not going to say it because it happens in 2003. So,
the Briscoe brothers. What was that?
The move. Right before they scalp him? Come on. Anyway.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Perfect. We'll just leave it at that.
All right.
Okay, so James Mitchell is his left commentary now, and now it looks like Slash has, was it kind of like a Cobra clutch?
Yeah, it looks like a Cobra clutch.
Sonny Saki's fading. He's going to do the, how many times can my arm fall before the crowd cheers for me?
Yeah, no one's going to cheer for him. This is a heel versus heel match, so this is a little weird. Don West just said that Slash is the scariest looking man he's ever seen in his life.
He said that a couple times. He said that a lot.
Yeah. I feel like Malice is he's scarier than Slash. We also should point out that Malice and Tempest are not at ringside.
Oh, Malice versus Apolo later tonight, they just said on commentary.
Oh.
What did you just say, Bob? I was trying to hear that.
Well, I was going to say, because, the Flying Elvises aren't there at ringside, and nor are the New Church, but I was going to say maybe that they weren't there at the show. Maybe it was going to, not bringing as many people in, but now we know that Malice is wrestling Apollo. Which Malice should probably win.
Dude, if he doesn't, come on.
Yeah. Like, if he doesn't beat Apollo, then we kind of know where we're at there. Slash with a boot in the corner as Siaki was charging. Now he's going to the top rope, and Siaki says, absolutely not, and slaps him right in the face. And it looks like he's going to the top as well. I feel like a big move is coming here off the middle rope.
Yep, so do I.
Just the way that Siaki's standing. Well, now they're both on the top rope. Oh, don't slip.
This is looking sketchy. Oh.
Oh, okay. They crotched each other.
Yeah, so Slash hit Siaki, who then fell onto the top rope, which then knocked Slash onto the turnbuckle.
It looks like Siaki is getting in position for Slash to do something here. Yeah, he's definitely going to
basically a swanton.
And he misses a swanton.
Don West says, it's good to know these guys can feel pain. Look at his face.
Well, yeah, I mean, Malice went crashing through a table, and he definitely showed pain.
Yeah.
Siaki blocking some right hands. Delivers a few of his own. Discus right hand. Yeah, the crowd's really not into it. I mean, it's tough to be into it when you're presenting two heels going at it.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense.
No, and Siaki's not even a heel that you could really support because he's a cocky douchebag.
Well, yeah, and Slash is scary. Like, who do you boo and cheer in this? I don't know.
Yeah, well, probably Slash.
Yeah.
Because he was Wolfie D or whatever.
There is no way the ref just saw his foot on the rope from that angle.
Absolutely not. But it's wrestling, Dallas. That's what they do.
You're right.
Snap suplex.
And Siaki's like, yo, I'm going up, baby.
I'm going to 450 it. Here we go.
Second rope and a senton.
They love sentons on this show. What is going
James
on?
Mitchell is distracting the ref, and looks like he slipped something in the ring,
What do you get?
which is a
What, putting a
hood.
mask, a hood?
It's a hood,
Okay.
and then he gave him a neck breaker.
Yeah, what was the point of the
Mike
hood?
TNA goes, what was the symbolism and what was the point of that? But Slash just got the win. And
Oh, you know what? I bet you I know what it was. It's for like for execution. Like if you get hung, they usually put a hood over your head. But
Yeah.
Slash just won with the neck breaker.
It was a good neck breaker, though. I'll give him that.
That was bad.
Oh, James Mitchell's in the ring with the Ark of the New Church, and he has a microphone.
Great. Can't wait to have him cut a promo that I won't understand.
Our God is different than your God.
Slash looks like he's holding Siaki in the ropes.
Silence.
The
blood of the Aoudad can be used to anoint or to desecrate. What are they about to try to? Are they about to try to put Sonny Siaki? Oh no, they're about to desecrate him. Never mind.
What does that mean? What are they gonna do?
Okay. Hold his legs, he's telling him, so he doesn't kick him. And there's literally blood in it, and he's now putting it on Siaki's face. This is very weird.
Yes, Tene. He says the blood of the Aoudad. What would you think it'd be? Is that blood?
He just palmed blood on his face.
Yes, blood. It symbolizes blood of the Aoudad.
And
okay, Ron Harris is here.
Oh, it's Don.
They don't even know.
Head of security.
Don Harris has powerbomb Slash, and not delicately either. He fucking threw him down.
Here comes Malice.
Oh, Malice.
Jim Mitchell's like, nah, dude, don't go in there.
This is a dream match between big men. Don Harris and Malice.
I'm going on the record right now and saying I hate the Harris brothers. So they're kind of having a stare off here. Malice is on the apron. Don Harris is like, yeah, buddy.
And now Malice is like, no, man, you're a Nazi guy. I'm going to leave.
Oh, God.
Well, isn't he? Doesn't Don Harris have Nazi tattoos or something?
What?
I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Yeah. The Harris brothers have Nazi tattoos.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I hate him even more now.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's on his left arm.
No way.
Yeah. It's been documented. That's all right. Are you looking it up?
I'm going to try.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I probably should confirm it, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, Goldilocks is now talking to Ricky Steamboat, but in a sweet and professional tone. But everybody else she talks to is rude. All right.
Oh, Bob, you're right.
See, I knew it.
It's the SS insignia.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, good. I never liked him anyway.
And I hated the Harris brothers. Okay. They have a better backdrop than the Siaki one, though. The Siaki one had a red wall.
Yeah, this is bad. So mind you, the crowd cannot see any of this.
Can they hear it?
They called him and said, Steamboat, can you handle this? Because things are getting out of hand. The NWA law that has been written down by our forefathers.
Oh, man. Lump it? He's here to set down the law. Oh, my God. Bill Behrens is not a freaking authority.
Oh.
Oh, I love it because it's so right.
That was funny.
Yeah, Bruce walked into the set as.
Oh, I missed it. I looked over and I missed him walking over.
There's a whole bunch of shows that have NWA Florida and IPW Friday, August 2nd. So IPW is on here, right?
Maybe they struck a deal.
Yeah, maybe. I
wonder if that's I forgot her name already. It doesn't matter.
The girl from
yes.
Hooters.
Yeah, the Hooters girl.
Yeah.
Kate Crush, baby. Oh, sorry, Truth.
The truth is you're my bitch.
Wow.
Nice. God damn it. Somebody get the microphone to work.
So turn my music off. Oh boy. What?
He said my sister. It's not his literal sister, Dallas.
Oh God. I was about to say, dude.
It's like, people say my brother.
I know. I get it now. She's like, no, I like dancing.
I like dancing in a cage for 550 people.
You want the truth? They're exposing you for their own benefit. Well, yeah, that's why they put her in a cage.
Absolutely.
Don West says all the teenage girls are for our benefit.
Great. Yeah.
You want to know the truth? This is nothing but a damn freak show. Well, it does seem like that. Puppet just pulled out a gun 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, he did.
She's yawning.
She's yawning. She doesn't care. No.
He wants the teenage girl to tell everyone all the barbaric ways they treated her, and she's not having it.
She likes it.
He's mocking her, which is wicked funny.
Yeah. I make good money. It's not a cage, it's a platform. I am a dancer. That's
dancer
right.
My ass. Oh, whoa. You're nothing more than a $2 hoe.
Oh my God. Yeah, she is. She kind of looks like Jazz.
Yeah, sort of. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, she slapped him because he said, your only destiny is on a street corner in the hood.
Yeah.
The truth hurts.
Just called her a hooker. Oh boy. What is he doing? Is he taking his belt off? Oh, Monty Brown's here. Thank
God, he just fell over the guardrail. Hey, they can actually light it this week, so that's cool. We can see him fighting in the crowd.
Well, not fighting through the people. They haven't really gone through the crowd yet, Ed. The bleachers are not full.
No.
And notice how they did not go through the crowd. They're going backstage. It looks like.
The crowd is just not. They look like they don't give a shit.
No, I don't. Well, when you have a little guy pull out a gun,
yeah,
probably going to impact your mood.
Oh, throwing a garbage can that some reason had a 2x4 in it.
Jim Duggan's probably there.
Oh, he hit him. Oh, it broke.
Broke it over his head.
It was gigged.
All right, so Monty Brown beats up Elix Skipper, and then he gets beat up by Ron the Truth Killings.
TNA chant. Not sure why, but TNA. I'll take it, man.
A setup weapon shot with a 2x4, like you said. And there's the girl just looking at our truth. Or the truth, I should say. Is that? Oh, that's his Mountie getting helped up.
Yeah, they're getting helped.
So Mountie got up quicker than Elix Skipper did.
He's bigger, man. It's the muscles.
Yes.
Here comes Ricky Steamboat. I'm already sick of seeing him.
Yeah, he's been out here a lot. Jeff Jarrett.
Okay, Jarrett, you want to fight? Come down here and fight me? Because NWA said so.
Goldilocks compared me to Bill Barnes just a few minutes ago. I'm pissed.
I think next week Jarrett's going to come out in a beer truck. Ron the Truth, whatever you call yourself. Doesn't really matter to me. Oh, you certainly have his attention. The fans corrected him of his name.
Oh, he's lost, dude.
He's lost, dude. Steamboat has no clue what he's saying. If there's something you want to say about them, come down here and have the balls to say it to his face. Here comes his music again.
Jesus Christ.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Cool.
dun. Here we go, baby.
I don't think we needed the music again. Nor should he have left the
I would
ring.
have kept him right out there.
Yeah.
So his jacket says, "You can't handle the truth." Oh, he said, "Look, son," and he ripped the microphone when I said, "I ain't nobody's son." And when you talk to me with some damn respect.
That's fair.
Yeah, I agree. Truth, Ron, whatever you call yourself. You want him to give you respect, you're going to have to earn it.
You know what? Is this gonna? Here comes the faction: Jerry Lynn and Ron Killings, known as the Truth Seekers,
Ooh,
or the Respect Seekers.
I'll take it, man.
Yeah, Ricky, this is your first night as an authority figure.
Well, he's the boss, brother.
For like a night. All right.
Mm-hmm.
He's here to listen to him talk. All right, Ron. Or Truth. Whatever. Ron, Truth. Them. You're not like them.
You're not.
Oh.
You mean just as much to them as I do. You want proof? Yeah, I do. Truth? Come on. Tell us the truth, brother.
Is he going to convince Ricky Steamboat that they've been racist towards him or what?
Yeah.
He's going to remind him of his career right now. Yeah.
The great Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah, he was good. Huge fan of him.
Interesting. Even to this very day in 2002. Everyone's still talking about Savage and Steamboat from WrestleMania 3.
What about Flair Steamboat?
No, they don't care about that one.
It's true. Right. Yeah, he won the IC title. Is this a WWF show or TNA? What's going on?
This will get brought up in next week's Observer of like, why do they got to keep reminding us that they are not the WWF?
Yeah. Because of Andre and Hulk Hogan, he couldn't be the world champion.
Was it them holding you back?
He was the NWA world champion.
Well, that's not what he asked him.
Come on. That's not true. Was Hulk Hogan ever Intercontinental champion? No.
Shockingly not.
He never won it. Shiznit.
It's the first time they haven't sworn.
Yeah. I am tired.
He's tired.
Mad as hell.
No.
I'm not going to take it no more. You know where I'm coming from, Ricky. You've been there. You lived it.
Oh.
He's saying that Ricky can change all of this.
He can make this decision and make
As
the
of
right one.
as of today, Ricky Steamboat's had 53 minutes and 13 seconds of time to be the boss. This isn't like he's been here forever.
Okay. We don't really know what he's asking.
I think he's asking to get a world title shot.
It does seem like that.
Steamboat says it hurts his feelings, but he knows where he's coming from. He's talking about them.
And because of them, he knows where he's coming from.
So he's going to do something. What's he going to do? Here we go. Wow.
Oh, boy. Holy crap.
Wow.
Ken Shamrock and Ron the Truth Killings is next week.
Wow. Wow.
He's giving him that opportunity once in a lifetime, he says.
So all it takes is to lose to Hermie Sadler, beat Norman Smiley, and then claim racism, and you will get a world title shot.
Bam.
There it is. The crowd is not reacting to this at all. Is there blood in the ring?
Yeah, from the little box.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh, he's rapping.
I didn't know it tipped on the ground. I thought it was just on Sonny Siaki. What?
I don't know. He's rapping.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, and then he just said, "Screw you" to the fans.
TRO. Oh, it's the guy, the fire shirt guy.
The fire shirt.
God damn
He's like, "Screw you guys! I get a title shot next week."
This guy's pissing me off. You need to make a post about fire shirt guy for our social media. All right, Dallas?
Yeah.
You have to do it. Speaking of fire shirt guys, Don West is wearing a
wicked bright shirt.
Bright red shirt.
Hey, we're not even done with the show. We already know our main event next week, it seems.
Yeah. So are you intrigued by that main event then? Or title match?
If Shamrock can do something, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm interested because it's I like Truth.
Do you think he would beat Ken Shamrock, though?
I don't know, man.
That's tough.
It's so random. How do you?
Right.
Here comes Malice with Father James Mitchell carrying the little box of blood again.
Jesus. So now he's going to... So this is what, with Apolo, right?
Yep.
Does this guy, the red shirt, the fire guy, have a sign for every match?
It's Sign Guy, but in TNA.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, up a night. Oh. Oh. TNA's got some good music. I'll give them that.
Yeah, there is some good ones.
The guy from IWA Puerto Rico who couldn't win a handicap match against Savio Vega and Abyss.
Jesus. Well, here he is. This should be fun. I'm not expecting anything crazy. They're two big guys. We know how that goes usually.
Yeah, who knows? The odds of Apollo doing a dive over the top to the floor.
I'd say 70-30 that he does it.
Yeah. All right. How about a choke slam by Malice through a table?
We just saw that, but I could see it definitely happening. I'm going to give him a 50-50 of a table spot.
Yeah. So, you know what? I don't know if we've said this before, but so Malice is wearing his little jacket thing there, his little vest. Is he a poor man Sid for sure?
Ooh. Maybe.
That's got to be what it is, right?
I didn't think about that before, but I mean, he's got the blonde hair, kind of. He's a big guy. He's wearing just plain black tights. I don't know, man. You might be onto something there. And they're just chopping each other in the corner. Woo. Okay.
Do you think you could take a chop and not cry? Because I'm pretty sure I couldn't.
It depends who's taking it. I remember, we'll have to talk to Austin another chop time over on IcoPod, but I remember when he was training for a bit, he no-sold the chop, and they kept doing it to him because he kept no-selling it, but he didn't know he was supposed to sell it when he was training. He'll have to tell you the story. It's good.
That's awesome.
Malice takes out the leather jacket finally, and clothesline out to the ring. Bob, here we go. 70%, baby.
Yeah, here we go. He's definitely going to do it. Apollo did like a weird looking like move off the ropes though. Like I think he was trying to do like a head scissors or something, and it just was horrible. And
Holy crap!
I don't know if he was supposed to do a somersault.
Well, he did, and it was pretty big. Looks like that's the kid section right there. There's about 10 children.
Yeah, right next to the stripper freaking dancer pole thing.
What?
Age. All those kids are now adults after seeing the women dancing.
And Apollo's out of the ring, but he landed on his feet, grabs Malice's feet, pulls him out. They're on the other side of the ring now. Punch, punch, punch.
All right, so we have the Apollo dive, which is a trademark of his. So all we need is for Malice to get a table and chokeslam him through it. And
I have a prediction. The table is going to happen at the end of the match, and someone's going to run out to the save. So we won't fully see the spot, but it's going to happen.
Interesting. All right. Well, Apollo just got sent into the ring pose, face first, twice. And you know what? Judging by how he's hiding his face, I don't know if he's doing a blade job.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if he is, just because of how he was hiding his face there.
That's a good point. He's busted open. A third shot against the pole. He's got to be. Oh, I couldn't see.
I think he's busted open. It's amazing that the camera can't get his face, though.
He's doing it right there, too, I think. He is.
Yeah, he's busted open.
He did an extra.
Yeah. Oh. Malice gets sent into the railing. See, now, I don't know if like blood is really necessary for this match. Like, it's not like they have this huge issue.
Well, I don't think that they should have done it last week with Jerry Lynn either. Why did Jerry Lynn get busted open? Because he Styles flipped on him.
Right.
I don't know. Ooh. And he slaps him.
This match has mostly just been chops.
Chops and
the dive.
Rolling outside the ring. Malice off the ropes, Apollo down, and he, holy crap. Essentially a powerbomb kind of.
One, two count. Great.
I just want to point out that Malice was the wall and he sucked.
He's so bad.
I just hate it. I think about it every day, I think.
Yeah, it was really bad. One of my favorite Nitro episodes of The Wall is when Hulk Hogan's like, "Oh my God, Gene, it's The Wall." And it's on like the Spring Break episode, 2000.
Oh my God.
And then he wrestles him in like a 6-minute main event.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Wasn't he? Oh no, because he teamed up with Alex Wright, didn't he? When he was
Berlin, yeah.
Because then it's like the Berlin Wall.
Right.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I know. Malice with a superplex for a 2 count. That's the type of shit they did, though. They were just like, whatever.
James Mitchell is like, I got blood, baby, so you better watch out. Actually, they don't even need to use the little blood because he's bleeding himself.
Yeah, he's already got it. Well, you know, speaking of that, though, with Berlin and The Wall, they had like a female mouthpiece for all of one appearance because she was so bad.
That's awesome.
Middle rope leg drop by Malice as well here. Yeah, so like every time like I come across that Nitro, because sometimes I'll just put on random Nitros. And every time that I watch that show and that segment comes up, I have to fast forward it.
It's that bad?
It's so uncomfortable.
Oh, man, I gotta check it out.
Number one, she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. She forgot her lines. And she's just like, "Excuse me, what was that?" Like, she says that. She's like, "Gene, what? I didn't hear you. What was that?" And he repeats it. And she's like, "Okay, yeah." It's like, oh my God.
That's bad.
It was horrible.
Off the ropes, ducks a clothesline, blocks a kick, punch him in the face. Oh, Apollo rolls him up to James Mitchell. Looks like he's about to get in the ring. I mean, a weird forearm elbow thing right there to Apollo.
Yeah.
Off the ropes again. Seems like we've seen this spot. Okay, he catches him. Oh.
What was that?
He looked like he had him in like a I don't know.
It looked like it was going to be like a swinging slam, but then Apollo switched it to a tornado DDT.
yeah. And
Savant kick right on the chin.
What? Are you shitting me?
What the fuck, man? Oh, my God. All right, well. Malice had a good run of 7 weeks.
Why the hell did Apollo just beat him with a super kick?
Clean.
Dude.
They must have huge plans for Apollo. Malice is pissed, so he attacked Apollo with one right hand. Now he's got Rudy Charles by the throat, waiting for somebody to come out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he looked back. He's just like waiting. Or wait, maybe no one's coming out.
No, he's doing that.
Coming out. He's delaying it. No.
Oh my
choke
God.
slams Rudy Charles. Rudy Charles knocked out.
He's like, okay, do it to Apollo now, and then we'll get the blood out of the box.
Yeah. But you know what? He should have done this to him, in the match.
I can't even believe that just happened. Oh,
fucking
Don Harris.
He saves Apollo, but not the referee. Big boot. Great. What?
Kicks him in the gut. He goes for a powerbomb, and here comes Slash putting that hood on. Don Harris. Oh,
he got it.
Don didn't like the mask so much he slipped it off himself.
But here's the thing. You know what? He's probably used to wearing a mask or a hood.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying. He's probably used to it.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, he's going to choke slam Don Harris, who I fucking hate. And where's Ron? I hate them both, but where is he?
I hate Ron, too. I hate the Harris brothers. I never liked the Harris brothers, ever.
Okay, it looks like they're about to tie him up in the rope now. Yep. Slash and Malice holding Don Harris. Don Harris! You have chosen the wrong path. Time for more desecration.
My Lord. You know what? Is the entire ring going to be filled with his blood?
Look at him just like put it on his face. What does he do? He's like
puts
like a down
cross.
And like a cross. It's kind of like a cross, yeah.
Cross, yeah.
And then they punch him with it.
Yeah, hopefully Mitchell didn't drop the blood this time.
Oh, I like the new Churches song.
I do too.
Ooh, Slash it. Oh, no, there's blood on the ring.
Oh, yeah, there's blood all over the place. Great. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go to the red t-shirt guy because I'm sure he's there again.
You know he is. I feel like this blood gimmick might be the only time we see this. Like, I feel like that's like so, like, he's not going to want to carry that shit to the ring all the time.
Probably not. You have to like hold it the entire time.
Yeah.
TNA dancers again.
TNA girls.
NWA East Friday, August 2nd. McKissieport, Pennsylvania. Sportatorium. NWA main event Saturday, Columbia, Tennessee. Morton Sportatorium. NWA Wildside Saturday, August 3rd. TV taping. Cornelia, GA. MCW Arena. And then you go to the website.
NWA-TNA.com for their shop and all their newest news. You can purchase tickets for the live events that are only in Nashville.
Oh.
It's on the World Wide Web, baby.
Oh, my God. Check out that merchandise.
Oh, and
don't
forget, they were really pushing Ron Killing's The Truth facing Ken Shamrock. They've said it about 7 times now.
Yeah. Which, I would believe it if, The Truth was able to, win high-profile matches. But,
Don West in the ring right now. He's like
silky red shirt.
He's like, after that disturbing sight, we need some. How about some TNA? How about Miss TNA? She's back. Taylor Vaughn.
Oh, right. That's what they had. She's wearing like a whole
sash
pageant thing. She won a pageant.
Well, I'm glad that she wasn't a one-off, I guess, but I don't like her, so.
Did we ever see this? Like, or they just make this up?
They just made that
Like
shit
for
up,
what?
probably for the show. They were like, wait, why is she Miss TNA? Russo's like, bro, why is she Miss TNA, bro? And she doesn't got a sash and a crown, bro. They ain't gonna believe that, bro.
He's probably wondering why she's not in her bra and panties right now doing this promo.
Don was just like you want to.
She's
Miss
taller than
TNA.
Don was.
Give it. Push. Rainbow Express music.
Push.
Oh, here comes
Push.
Bruce, who got his
He's
hair cut
not-
again.
Did. He looks better.
Haven't seen Rainbow Express since, what, week 3?
Yeah, a few weeks.
Maybe it was week 4. Maybe they had one more tag match. But regardless.
Push. Push. Push.
As he sat home last week, watching TNA last week. He listened to every word Truth said last week, and he agreed with him. But he was inspired. Okay. For what? He wants to be treated equally. I'm tired of being treated like a second-class citizen, and he also wants rights. Oh boy. He's requesting something. Oh boy. You can either treat me like them and not give me an opportunity, or oh my god, or you can put that Miss TNA title on the line right
he
here,
wants
right
a
now.
shot at the Miss TNA. That's awesome.
Bob.
Dude, why? But why would they even do that?
Okay, so she was just teasing, going down on him, and then she low blows him. And there's a. Are you kidding me? Wait, Bob, we have a match.
This is
Scott
a match.
Armstrong is in the ring. She's taking off her high heels. She's wearing a dress.
Yeah,
and
but you know
facing
what? She was teasing going down on a man who clearly is portraying a gay character. Makes no
Taylor
sense.
Vaughn gave him a suplex. Good thing she is wearing like peach color underwear, so it looks like she doesn't have any on.
Yeah. She's a slam. She's not a good wrestler, folks.
She shouldn't be wrestling.
Absolutely not.
There's
This is ridiculous.
oh, Bruce Irish whipped Taylor Vaughn to the corner. He's still like hurting. Oh, okay. Don't know what that is. As Tanae said, she just took him down, and now she's doing the girl move where they slam their head against the mat.
Yeah.
Now he's doing it. Now she's doing it. Now he's doing it. Okay.
They're having a cat fight,
Yeah.
essentially.
Oh my god. He
Oh,
caught
yeah,
those
he gets
line.
the clothesline. That should be it, really, at this point. This is hilarious that they're pretty much making a mockery of Ron the Truth Killing's argument. And he's like, I want to be treated like, how I am.
Look, she didn't know how to sell the abdominal stretch.
She had no idea what she was doing. Well, her arm is like free there. All right, well, never mind.
Pimp Daddy in his house is the sign up in the front row. Scoop slammed to Taylor. What is happening right now? He goes up to the second row.
I don't trust this.
Nope, she moved out of the way.
Good job. I am so confused. Okay.
Oh man, Tilt-A.
Oh,
God.
Tilt-A-World sit-out face buster.
3.
Yeah,
Bruce
that's
wins.
good enough
And
for that.
Yeah,
Bruce
we have-
is the new Miss TNA.
what in the world?
I don't understand.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
He's so happy. He's like shaking, and he's like, "Put the crown on me. Put the crown on me."
This is
Scott
a
Armstrong
Russo thing if I've ever seen it. This is a Russo deal if I've ever seen it in my life.
This is why they needed a sash and a crown. It's not because they haven't had her on the show for 3 weeks. It's because we had to give it to someone else.
Right.
Is Lenny proud or jealous?
Oh,
That's what Tanae
great.
said.
So now Lenny's going to come back and be like, I want to be Miss TNA. Oh, my Lord. All right. Well, congratulations to Bruce. He's the new Miss TNA.
And here's Loki doing pull-ups backstage. Goldilocks trying to do him.
Hopefully that doesn't break like it did for Rey Mysterio one time on SmackDown.
Yeah. I do my talking in the ring.
Say it.
Hey, there it is. This is the second time I do my talking.
Well, I said every time that she tries to talk to him, he's going to do it. This is the 37th time.
NWA Battlezone, Saturday, August 3rd. McGee, Missouri. Battlezone Arena, 8 p.m. NWA Hammerlock, August 4th, August 10th. I can't even know how to say that name. Kent Summer Training Camp.
Do they just have NWA like moves, like NWA Pile Driver at this one? NWA Moonsault.
Why not? Whose music is this?
This is Loki.
It is?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's Loki.
From Brooklyn, New York.
Loki. The Ring of Honor heavyweight champion, by the way. I wonder if Tenay will mention it.
Yeah. He'll get heat for it. Apparently last week he reestablished his spot as a top contender. Fighting a guy who... What?
He beat Red.
Bob, do you hear the music? Wait a second.
Jerry Lynn.
Coming out to Styles' old song?
I guess.
It's an instrumental of Born and Raised in the USA.
It is, yeah. Was it Jerry Lynn's music this entire time and not AJ's?
No, because he came out to it singles.
That's true. Maybe Jerry Lynn doesn't have theme music yet.
I'm so confused. Look at that AJ Styles shirt. If anyone has that, DM us, I'll buy it from you.
Basically, if you have anything TNA related, Dallas will probably buy it from you.
There's a good chance. For the right price, because I have some excellent TNA collectibles that one day I will share with everyone. But nothing from 2002, so we're holding off for now.
Loki started this off with like a quick somersault kick right to Lynn's chin. See, Styles is being phony on commentary, saying that Lynn showed him the way. So he's just being phony. Lynn with the head scissors on the mat. We are 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 9 seconds into the program here. So that gives us probably about 35 minutes or so to go.
Yeah. Loki with those kicks.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do those kicks feel, you think?
They're definitely like an 8 and 9 for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
If not a 10.
Yeah, they probably don't feel great. Trading some holes there on the mat.
Look at this.
Counters,
whoa.
Counters and more counters. Standoff. Like every match ever.
And then everyone claps and everyone's like, wow, how impressive. What great tough guys.
Yeah, because they did rolling counters off of headlocks. All right, so what is the likelihood here, Dallas, that we will see a leg drop over the middle rope by Jerry Lynn?
100%.
100%.
The day he doesn't do it, my mind's gonna get blown.
Yeah, he has to do it. Is it just me, or has the hard cam side like cleared out?
It does look a little bit emptier over there, which is not great.
Probably because there was a gun.
Yeah, can we not forget that about an hour ago at this point, Puppet pulled out a gun on Jeff Jarrett.
Like the bleachers are pretty empty on that side. Like it was not like that before. There was definitely people in all those seats. That's alarming.
I didn't like that.
I'm curious to see what Meltzer has to say about that.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for next week.
Or Alvarez, for that matter. Oh, springboard like kick to the face by Lynn. And then just backs away, because that's what you do.
Because you got to cheer for each other. Hey, Bob, do I buy a Cradle Pile Driver Jerry Lynn shirt or a metal Jerry Lynn shirt that looks really cool and scary?
Where is this at?
Here. It's on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Well, you would have to get the Cradle Pile Driver shirt.
Yeah, they're both pretty cool.
Well, send me a link of the shirts in the chat here, and then I'll see what I would do.
Next 20% off sale. I don't know. Jerry Lynn has an arm locking on low key. Very slow start to this match. But I am excited that we're getting a second X Division match here. I think that's for sure. And I'm sure this is going to pick up, and it's just going to keep getting better. So I'm for it. Ooh, Inseguri kicks Loki right in the head. Kind of knocks Loki. He's like, I can do a lot of good kicks. Can't take them.
Typical Loki. But you're right. This has been rather slow here.
Oh, yeah.
Which kind of goes against the X Division.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's that? I don't know.
That's a head scissors.
It was like a head. No, that looked like an arm drag, but from a head scissor position. Holy shit! Oh,
backbreaker.
Huge tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
It seems like every time we start trashing the matches, they end up doing something.
They pick up, man.
Yeah, like ridiculous.
We're just saying it too prematurely, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we probably don't have any patience. That's probably our problem.
We talk all the time for hours, me and Jerry, about wrestling, because he's been in the business for 14 years, and he teaches me so much. I just really appreciate my partner, Jerry Lynn.
It's a lie. He doesn't. He hates him.
So early in your career here, AJ, you have 2 titles, and no one knows who you are. So. Crowd chant.
All right, so this Cradle Pile Driver shirt just says Cradle Pile Driver?
Yeah, I kind of like the other one.
That's stupid. I thought it was going to be like him like actually doing the move.
No, that'd be cool. They have other shirts, but I like the second one I sent, I think. It's like scary look. It almost doesn't even look like a wrestling shirt. Not that I care, but...
All right, well, I'll look at that later because my browser is wicked slow for some reason.
Yeah, do that later.
Low key with some chops here in the corner. Double chop to that. Jerry Lynn, of course, is the 6th ranked X Division according to the ranking system.
Well, you know he's getting a shot before most of the other guys. I hate to say it.
Oh, my God, yeah.
That ranks it. That don't matter.
We'll probably never see Tony Mamaluke again. Who are we kidding?
Lots of headlocks and stuff in this match.
Yeah. They had like one bit of like quick offense that was fun, and it's been like nothing after that.
1, 2, kick out at 2 again.
Yawn, snoozer. Give me Jeff Jarrett and Scott Hall in a stretcher match right now for the next 25 minutes.
And bring Puppet out with a gun for no reason again.
Oh God. Inside
Crash TV, baby. Clothesline.
Yeah. You know what would have been funny is if they had gone backstage right before that, and then like James Storm was like, "Wait, where's my gun?"
Oh, that would have been great.
You know, and then Puppet has it. That'd be great.
No, Puppet's gun looked like a real gun. I didn't like it.
No, I would hope it wasn't a real gun. That'd be just idiotic.
Well, yeah. Low-key doing strikes in the corner to Lynn. Kick. See, the thing is that Low-key's kicks are like crazy sounds, and he ain't slapping his leg on those.
No.
So, what's that tell you?
Absolutely not.
And picturing up over to the apron, Lynn ducks the clothesline, turns around, and it looks like we're about to get a dragon clutch on the rope. Not as flexible as AJ Styles was, without breaking his neck, probably.
He doesn't really have it hooked in, though.
No. Oh, the bite of the dragon. So it's actually a little different than just the dragon clutch. I didn't know that.
Right. He's like Tajiri. You can't win with a hold in the ropes. So why do you do it? Come on, Loki. Be smarter than that. Some more right hands here on the apron by Loki. Dude, I'm telling you, here it comes. It's a good leg drop. I can feel it coming.
Hey!
Yeah! Every time, dude. Every fucking time.
Why doesn't he have a name for that? He needs to have a name for that move because he does it so much. I feel like all the X Division guys all have names for every move they do. Oh, look at this weird picture-in-picture of AJ Styles in the corner now.
Hey, well, at least we know they can do picture-in-picture, so when it comes to replays.
Haha.
I figured it out this week. They're like, oh, it's that button. All right.
Yeah, they're like, oh, wait, that's how you make a little tiny picture on the big picture.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's going for the gory special. Spinning around.
Spinning. Everyone reverses this at the end, so is he going to reverse it?
Is it? Well, how do you finish? Oh, wow. It's like the first time I've seen someone actually hit that part.
Wow. Low-key kicks out at 2, though. He's still got something in the tank. Digging down deep and kicking out. Here we go. Lynn back to his feet. Looking blown up.
Don't you dare disrespect Jerry Lynn.
No, I like... Jerry Lynn's like... He's moving up in my top list, man.
Yeah, he's been really good.
Oh, here we go. Oh, low-key reverse the cradle pile driver into an arm bar.
A triangle choke-like move here.
Triangle choke, yeah.
Is he going to tap? Crowd is chanting for low-key. Oh, a boot scrape. Oh, nice.
14 years. He knows what he's doing. He's my partner. I love him. We are great together. Lynn with a front suplex.
1.
Janae says he dropped him on his head. I don't know if that's accurate, but okay.
Yeah.
Punch.
He's got to hype it up, though, man. You can't just downplay it.
I know. Styles says he's seen Jerry frustrated before. It ain't good.
I have too. Jerry Lynn's always a very frustrated person.
Yeah, he is. Throwing Loki off the rope. Boom.
Standing drop. That was a nice drop kick.
And boom. Off the rope. Oh, look at this.
Oh, nice roll up.
Oh, Jerry Lynn kicks out at 2, though. That was nice.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't get trapped like AJ was with Elix Skipper there.
Yeah, right?
Oh, boy. Here comes some more kicks. Boom. Right to the chest. Comes back with a forearm. And they're both not slapping their leg. And you can still hear the sound effects of the strike. Which is how it should be. Because I hate when wrestlers slap their leg. It pisses me off.
I saw a replay yesterday of a match. And in the replay, you see the slow-mo to the leg. It was awful.
It's horrible.
Locally with a springboard kick.
Pretty much with a disaster kick.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a different way to say it, but yeah.
Yeah. Both men are struggling. AJ's again here in the picture-in-picture.
He's like, that is my partner. He's had 14 years of experience. We are great friends. Come on, Jerry.
You know AJ's going to beat him up again. I'm just waiting for it. More kicks here by low-key. Oh. He basically just kicked his head off.
Jerry Lynn is dead. Don West says he feels it over there.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 2. Wow. How does he do it? How does Jerry Lynn get up?
How do you like him now? Jerry Lynn into the corner. Loki with the springboard. Oh. Lynn caught him. Spinning powerbomb.
Oh, nice. 1, 2.
Oh.
Lynn was able to counter a handspring kick attempt into the corner, and he hit the spinning sit-out powerbomb. So what they're doing basically is they lull you with some just basic strikes and counters on the mat, and then they hit explosive moves that get you excited, and they just lull you again.
Yeah.
That is the trend for this match.
It's working, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's been all right. Oh, counters the vertical suplex with the inside cradle. 1 count. Oh, he's got the dragon
clutch.
Dragon clutch. Oh, man, wrench it back. Break his neck, Loki.
It's not how he usually has it in, though. Usually they're on their stomach. Lynn with a tornado DDT off the second rope. That was nice.
1, 2. Ooh.
Barely kicked out there.
Don West and TNA are just going nuts. Ferraro really hasn't been saying much.
No, he hasn't. There he is.
Yeah.
Wendy's going to put each other away.
TNA and West have been dominating the conversation, and it probably doesn't help that you have a fourth man on the booth.
No way, man.
AJ.
I think 3 people are too much most times, to be honest. Like,
I think, ooh. A somersault kick to counter the Creo power driver. No, I think 3's good. 4, I mean, come on. That's...
I don't know. I struggle with 3 sometimes, but other times it works great. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
He's calling for the Key Crusher 99.
Wait,
Styles
sounds like AJ left.
He did. Styles up on the apron.
Oh, I feel like he's going to do something. He just kicked Jerry Lynn in the back of the head.
The ref saw it and calls for a DQ. Key hits Key Crusher 99 anyway.
99.
Goes for the pin even though there's clearly a bell.
So Jerry Lynn's going to win that by disqualification. Wait.
Oh, he definitely did it on purpose.
Yeah, he sure did, because now he's basically in Lynn's face.
He called it as a no contest, not just a disqualification.
That's ridiculous. He kicked one guy in the back of the head. He didn't kick both of them. I knew it.
Yeah, I think I need that AJ Styles shirt, so if someone has it, please DM us.
Ooh, Loki with a kick.
Look how cool it is. Yeah, Loki knocks Styles out.
AJ to the floor. All right, well, AJ and Jerry Lynn are probably going to be losing the tag title soon.
Well, they need to.
Yeah.
Because we're not even getting tag team titles stuff, really, because it's like they're just fighting. Yeah. We did last week, but it was bullshit.
Right. And it's the Elvises. Loki's pissed.
Oh, Don Harris putting on a shirt covering up his racist tattoos. My God. He's wiping off the blood, even though there's way more on the towel than there was on his face.
Yeah, there was no way it was that much.
If it's blood he wants, it's blood he's going to get. He's talking to Ricky Steamboat. He wants a first blood match.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and
Payback is a bitch.
Don't start no shit, and there won't be no shit. If it smells like shit... It's a shit.
And it is shit. Great. I can't wait for a Don Harris fucking
Malice
first blood match.
What in the hell? Hey, NWA Battle Zone, Saturday, August 3rd in McGee, Missouri, in the Battle Zone Arena at 8 p.m. NWA Hammerlock, August 4th. Wow, they cut us off.
That would be Mississippi.
Oh, it's Mississippi?
MS is Mississippi. Missouri would be MO.
Oh.
Wow.
You're making me look bad.
That's at Syracuse University Education.
Hey, buddy, I did design. I'm not anything else.
Geographical. No, I don't know anything.
I did take a geography class once, but I remember about 6 years ago.
Yeah. Okay,
great. You don't know all the state abbreviations either, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you do.
Bullshit.
I know all of them.
Anyway,
and
here comes Disco, baby. It's time for Jive Talking.
Oh, great. Oh, who's going to be his guest?
Oh, that's right.
Probably Mike Awesome.
Dude.
You're stealing my gimmick, man. I'm that seven.
Dude, if Mike Awesome came out right now, I'd be hyped.
That'd be great. I'm surprised Mike Awesome isn't here.
It's a great idea. They actually kind of gave him last week, remember, he had literally a couch. They actually kind of gave him a set now.
Yeah.
The hottest talk show ever on pay-per-view. He's like, cut the music.
Let me talk.
Says his cell phone's been ringing off the hook.
His hair is awful.
Yeah. He's talking with network executives.
Right.
Jesus.
Oprah.
He's basically saying, oh.
It's a recurring weight problem. Right. Well, we can narrow it down. It's Ricky Lake.
Mike today goes, that's a real mystery. Okay, he's looking for the hottest, sexiest
dumb bitch
of all time for Mrs. Jive Talking.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Making jokes about the TNA name. He's seen a lot of A and not a lot of T.
Who is it going to be?
His very first guest.
Francine was on the show, and she had plenty of tea.
That's true.
And Jasmine St. Clair for that matter.
What? He just said they're going to expose their naked breasts on Jive Talking. Oh, she's one sexy dumb bitch. Who is it? Oh,
holy lies. She's going to knock him out.
Yeah, she is. She's not going to like that.
No.
She's excited to be here, waving to fans, but she's pissed because Disco Inferno is calling her a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Yep. Goldie's a badass.
She stands up for herself.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
It's a good character. Yeah. Oh.
She's leaving.
Oh, he grabs her arm.
Please sit on the couch. It's Jive Talking. Come on. First off, she's not... Oh, she doesn't sit on couches of jackasses, so she's not going to sit on Disco's couch.
She's not wrong.
She doesn't want an apology. He says he's sorry, but we know he doesn't mean it.
Of course not.
Oh my god. Ed Ferrara's like, when are we going to see her breasts?
Yeah, of course. Oh, okay. Wow.
He's really digging into Goldie.
Yeah, so she was sitting with her legs open, and he wanted her to have some class, so she's closed her legs.
She's from Los Angeles, California, and he knew that, but maybe they didn't. Talking about her music career, he's personal friends with the Bee Gees. Dinner with the Village People. Oh, Casey from the Casey and Sunshine Band. He's good friends with him.
Oh, boy. A female Kid Rock.
And the crowd cheers.
Well, they're probably cheering for Kid Rock. Yeah, that's what it is. They're cheering for Kid Rock, not for her sounding like Kid Rock.
Maybe she actually does. I've never listened to her music.
I have no idea.
Some of the titles and names of her songs. Oh, Disco Duck reference. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, don't
cry. Oh my god. You just said, was that an autobiography?
Or Bitch Don't Cry. Lucy Leadfoot. Waiting for Love. Oh, he's over it.
Show me the tits.
He goes, okay, stand up, take off your shirt.
I love this show. Yeah. Goldilocks is like, did you just say to show my breasts?
We remember that there's 10 kids literally right next to the stage.
Yes. Yep. Whoa. Don't be risque on my show. She just said we don't see you dropping trout to show your hairy ass balls.
Come on, girls. We got better stuff to do, Nashville girls.
What if the girls started booing her? Like, no, we're here for tits too.
Yeah, right. Oh. Disco says he brought her on the show because he thought she had talent, but she has none.
Oh
God,
boy.
this is bad.
Yeah.
Oh, she slaps him.
Slaps him.
After he said, you didn't bring your knee pads. Oh! Disco's grabbing her. Oh, he needs
dirty slut, and he was choking her.
Oh.
Who that? Oh, that's Paulina.
She's huge.
is this like their like attempt to make a China, and that's Marlena getting choked out?
Yep. Okay, so she knees him in the nuts, yelling at him, and then Paulina comes out in a headlock and basically knocks her out. I think Briscoe's got a bodyguard, if I had to take a guess.
Yeah, it sure looks like it.
Please join him next week for Jive Talking.
Paulina from Tough Enough. Well.
Okay.
That was weird.
Oh, now
so
security comes out.
Goldilocks was like, oh, that would have hurt if there was actually something there to kick. So, insinuating that Disco doesn't have any balls, which is probably accurate. All right, well, so that segment was kind of uncomfortable, as per usual.
Yeah, that was a lot.
But that's all right.
Next week, you're not going to believe it. Greatest show we've ever seen next week, he says. Oh, X Division triple threat? Look at John West is standing up. Low key, AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn.
Holy shit.
For the X Division title. Don West is standing up. He's so excited.
He can't contain himself. This is like QVC for him right now. He's selling us. They're zooming in on Don West right now. Like, all right, Don. Let's go.
This is awesome.
Some guy was walking by and looked at Don and I was like,
and that's not all. Don Harris, the head of security, was embarrassed by one of those disciples of the new church. A blood match. Blood is red in his shirt.
Not as shiny.
Next week, Don Harris and Malice.
This is great. Don West is fucking chilling.
Mike today's like, okay, what else?
What else, Don? This is QVC. What else do you get, Don? There's more.
Well, that's why they hired him, man. He knows how to sell shit.
Oh, absolutely. Wow.
Ken Shamrock. It's a pretty Malice and Don Harris isn't exciting, but like that title match, both title matches, that's pretty solid already.
That's a strong.
We got hats and shirts. You got to go to NWA-TNA Wrestling.com. You got to buy our shit. And he's not even sitting down yet. Testify, Mike Tenay says.
He's exhausted. Sit down, Don. He's gonna have a heart attack.
Time for the main event.
Good. You know what? Good for Don West. That was good. Nice job.
No, that was awesome. Scott Hall coming out with a stretcher in hand. Am I the only one who wants to see Scott Hall in something besides red and black?
I kind of want to see Scott Hall in a match that doesn't include Jeff Jarrett.
I agree with that.
I mean, sure, we've seen with Brian Lawler, but that's pretty much just Jeff Jarrett, but shorter.
The real outlaw, Scott Hall.
Shadow. Love the music. Marvelous me. Oh, you got his toothpick. You can't forget to throw it.
And just like you love Scott Hall's music, I really like Jeff Jarrett's music.
Yeah, you might be in the minority on that one.
Come on.
I don't know, man.
No, his song's good.
It's my world.
And it's perfect. Oh, Scott Hall running to the stage, beating up Jarrett. Here we go. We're going to fight in the crowd. We're going to fight on the stage. We're going to maybe fight in the ring and then lay down for a couple minutes. Here we go.
Wow.
Here we go. Boom, against the stairs. Bounces off.
Jarrett could have lost an eye on that.
I know. Oh, my God. I know. Pop it right out.
Yeah.
TNA rules. That's a good sign. Oh, my God. We're on the announce table. Another rare TNA announce table spot. No, it's not glass right here. Not yet.
All right.
We got a few years before it's glass, but I'm telling you, if this table ever breaks on one of these shows, dude, I don't know. We need to make a bet or something, but I guarantee it will never break.
I don't know. It looks pretty solid. Like, it's not even wobbling there.
Nah, dude, it's never going to break. They never do that in TNA. Smashes Jarrett's face on it. It's probably the second time someone's ever been on top of that announce table. Brian Lawler last week being the first.
All right.
Scott Hall throws Jarrett in the ring. Is the bell going to finally ring? Boom. Jarrett hits him.
No.
Okay, ref, ring the bell. Okay, maybe the bell already rang. Did I miss it?
I don't know. I didn't hear it. I don't think it would have started with them on the aisle.
It's TNA, baby. Lax rules.
Jesus.
Here you go. Off the ropes. Scott Hall ducks the line. Comes back, ducks another one. And Jarrett, he's caught. He's going to do a fallaway slam. Boom.
Oh, say by Scott Hall. Not off the middle rope.
He definitely would have hit it off the middle rope to Jarrett or to Hulk Hogan.
So Sarah just took another sip of her disgusting drink and then immediately ran to the bathroom. So she might be vomiting. I don't know. Oh, she just gave me the finger. I think she's all right.
Okay, good. Hey, we're fighting the backstage area. Oh, shit. We got a camera
It looked
back
like
there.
they had a screen, though. Did you see that? It looked like they had a screen on the rampway there.
Good. It's about time if they do. They better because they're fighting backstage in the main
Yeah,
event.
like the fans won't even know what's going on.
Jerry Lynn.
Jeff Jarrett just shoved Jerry Lynn into the wall face first. Jerry Lynn was just trying to walk out of the arena.
Maybe they put the screen up because they knew they were about to freaking go outside.
Oh, yeah.
He hit him with like a little side table. Where'd he get that?
How many times have they done stuff backstage and then we don't know? Like, that means that they don't know what's going on.
I know.
Who's that? I don't know any of those people. They're standing there.
Probably people who aren't supposed to be on camera because they just got released.
Probably. I want a job. Hi, I'm Mike Sanders.
Okay, we're going back. Oh, we slapped him in the back. Climb up the little wooden steps, baby.
Yeah. Get through Gorilla. Crawling back. Now, I think I thought I saw a screen.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not 100%.
Like a little bit to the right there?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, Cage Girl. Watch out. And now they're going to go into the crowd. As you can see, the complete upper portion of the venue is empty.
Yeah. Boom. Chair.
There's
Is that chair?
Other bleachers up there.
He's hitting with an object, so either way, it's not legal.
No.
Can I point out, Bob? There's no countouts. Relax rules, baby. Awesome camera shot of nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna
empty seats on the floor now.
You're serious?
They are wicked far away. All right, here we go.
There we go. Turn on the house lights, baby.
Oh, chair shots to the back. You know, I wonder if it's like demoralizing for Scott Hall to draw a crowd of 550 fans.
I don't know. At this point in his career, he probably don't care. He's getting paid.
Yeah, that's probably all that matters.
$3,500 to be here, by the way.
Insane. You know, he wanted to do a punch, but Jarrett just went into the ring. Okay, now she's going back to drinking this disgusting drink.
Scott Hall trying to bring the stretcher in the ring, but Jarrett dropped or baseball slides it into him.
I don't even know if that would hurt. If it was a regular stretcher, that might have hurt.
Kind of made a noise, but I'll give it to him. Look, he's using it as a weapon. Now he's putting it on the guardrail and on the ring steps. What's he going to do? Put him through the stretcher?
I don't know.
What the world? Well, he just hits him against it. Okay. Okay, Jarrett's getting up on the apron. What's he going to do? Leg drop him? Nope, forearm.
I'm really confused as to why they wouldn't just use a regular stretcher. They've used one already.
Budget cuts, dude. This is all they can afford.
Oh my god. You know, that's probably why they had a 2x4 in the trash can. They had an extra one because they just put a couple together
And made it.
Used part of a tent, and then there you go. Oh, wait. So a stretcher match, don't you usually have to like drag them past like a line or something?
I don't think this isn't officially a stretcher match.
I don't know. I feel like it is because they're just hitting each other with the stretcher.
I guess maybe it is.
Boy, he's got a bridge in the corner. This Jeff Jarrett. He's gonna send Hall into it.
Scott Hall into it.
And that
actually looked like it probably would have hurt.
Oh, and Hall crashes to the mat. Now Jarrett's got the stretcher again. Lays it in the other corner. Is he just going to throw him into the stretcher in all the four corners? Is that what we're doing here?
Is that how you win the match?
A new way to win. You have to throw your opponent into the stretcher in all four corners. Could you imagine that?
Bob, what is he doing right now? He's putting it in the other corner.
Oh my God.
One corner left. He's setting it up vertical this time, though.
Maybe thinking it won't fall down.
Oh, it's open too. He's gonna get him right on it and time him. Oh, he called someone a son of a bitch.
Probably was talking to Goldilocks.
Go Scott, go! Go Scott, go! What a chant!
Go Scott, go! Oh, he countered.
Oh, Jarrett.
Jarrett went face first and
he throws him again.
Oh, side first. Oh. Oh, now Hall has got laid over the middle rope. And crotches him over it. Of course. Mamma mia. Ouchie, ouchie. Oh, drops it over his back. I mean, there's really no substance to this stuff.
No. First off, we've already seen these two fight.
Yeah, right. But it's just constantly just brawling and really nothing going on. Drops some chest first over it.
I don't know. If this wasn't the main event, I don't think I'd be as upset though, Oh God. He poked him in the face with it. He hit him down with it.
Yeah.
His old blade.
Oh boy. Here we go. Outsider's edge.
Nope. The edge, brother.
Excuse me. Yeah,
Let's go. He's got him up. Is he gonna hit it? He's jiggling his legs. Boom. There it is.
That's gotta be it.
One. Two. Oh!
Two. Somebody pulled him up. Oh! The truth. Pulled out the referee. And he decked Scott Hall.
Oh! Axe kick to Scott Hall.
Scissors kick.
What in the world? What kind of cell was that?
He just fell back. He just fell backwards. What is this? You just pin him? This ain't right. This is not a stretching match then. One.
I told you.
Two. Oh, he kicked out.
What? Oh, Monty Brown.
Shit. Tag match next week. Here we go.
Oh, dude, you know it.
Well, I guess not, because Truth is fighting Ken.
Jerry
Lynn. He's pissed. Slingshot splash on Jarrett.
That's his other finisher. His third finisher or something you said.
That's right. Here we go. 1, 2. Kick out.
I have no comment.
Ridiculous. Everybody's
Monty Brown is chasing the Truth around ringside. Here comes it. AJ Styles hit Jerry Lynn. And now he's heading toward the ring. Is he about to...
You know what? I'm all for a Jerry Lynn Jeff Jarrett match. That could be fun.
Wait a second.
What is he doing? Spiral tapping? No, he's not. He's too close. Are you fucking kidding me? Don Harris, stop. He just tossed AJ off the top rope. And here's of course, Malice.
And Slash.
Not
Tempest. Bob, are we about to go off the air and not end this match?
No. There's still some time here.
I know, but I'm getting nervous. Concessions right back there, baby. You want some popcorn?
Yeah, go get a pretzel for $4.
It's probably cheaper then. Okay, Hall off the ropes by Jarrett. He goes down. Hall with a head
typical collision of their heads.
Both men are down. I told you they were going to lay in the ring.
Every time. But you can do a flipping Canadian destroyer onto a folded chair and pop up in 20 seconds. And these guys are unconscious for 2 minutes.
I don't have a comment.
Well, I mean, come on. That's what they do.
He's at 6.
Are they going to have a double count now? Hey, they're freaking out right now. We're at 7.
We're at 8. Who's going to get up? West.
Of course. They both get up at the same time.
Jarrett off the rope. Blocks the punch. Hall with the punch. Wow, is that his only move? Blocks the punch. Another punch. Another one! A discus punch!
My favorite discus punch for Scott Hall is the one he did at an independent show where he was on drugs and he did it ever so slowly. Oh, Scott Armstrong just got drilled with a stretcher.
I don't know if I've seen that, but yeah, Scott. And then he drop kicked a stretcher in his face, which flies all over the ring.
Where's Jarrett going?
Please. Oh, damn it. I want him to get a guitar, god damn it.
Does he really use a guitar in TNA? I feel he doesn't.
He does Bio 4 for sure.
Okay.
With like the Kings of Wrestling.
Okay.
Oh.
Steamboat. Steamboat. Oh.
Did he?
Oh, he missed him. He hit himself.
Okay.
He hit the ropes and hit himself in the head.
My God, I thought he hit the top of Ricky's head.
I was gonna, yeah, for sure. I thought he did as well.
He's like, "Come on, ref, you got to get up." Scott Hall's bleeding on his face, which that looks like not a blade. He got hit, I think, with the stretcher.
Oh, probably.
Steamboat's about to stop Hall from using
something.
the chair.
Oh, he just stroked him on the chair. One.
Steamboat's like, "What do I do?" And Jarrett gets the
wins.
wins. Scott Hall's never going to get his revenge. Why is he even here? He doesn't do anything.
He just loses.
Why are you paying him the most money and he's losing every match and getting stretchered out every show and not doing anything?
He's going to put him on the stretcher.
We're running out of time. We gotta go! They're just yelling, "My God, we gotta go!"
Right. So that whole thing was definitely an example of TNA. Probably TNA more so than Don West overselling that completely.
Oh, yeah. At the end there, dude. That was a lot.
Yeah, it was a bit over the top. We finished that at 9 o'clock on the dot.
That's pretty good. Yeah. We went hour 55 and 3 seconds for that show. So that's it. That's about our standard now, though. We go about an hour 55.
Yeah, usually.
I don't know, Bob. What do you think? What do you think of that show?
That felt pretty average. I wouldn't classify that as a good show. I'd say fairly average. Some good segments though.
Well, so I was gonna say I think overall, yeah, I agree. It's definitely an average show, but like besides the gun thing.
Oh yeah, that's.
And I'm gonna try not to let that kill it for me, even though it was really bad. But I think besides that, like, I don't think it was bad.
It was better than last week's.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the matches weren't, like, amazing or anything.
No.
But, I don't know. I'm okay with it. Like, I think, okay, so the brawl at the end was just outrageous. That's friggin' Crash TV at its best. How much shit can we have thrown into the end of the show and happen really fast and no one's going to know what the hell is going on? And it's going to involve every match that we're doing next week.
Yeah, but the main event is every main event you would see at a local indie show with guys past their prime that they have to do just to get through their time.
Well, yeah,
crawling through the crowd and weapon shots.
Yeah,
interference, blah blah blah.
Well, that was the last match they did too. It was the same thing. Where it was just like, okay, get their shit, gotta get your shit in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's average, but if I guess if Puppet had a gun to my head, I would say thumbs down for me this week. But it's not like, oh my God, it's so bad. Just on the scale, I would say tilting towards a downward.
I'll give it a thumbs in the middle. I don't think it was amazing. I don't think it was a bad show.
No, but I'm just saying if Puppet had a gun to my head.
Yeah, but what if you say down and then he pulls it?
Well, I guess I'm dying on a bad show. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But next week though apparently has two strong matches, at least on paper, with Killings against Shamrock for the world title, and then the triple threat, which that could be nuts. Low key Lynn and AJ Styles for the X Division Championship. That could be nuts.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that could be a good one. And then of course the First Blood with fucking Don Harris and Malice.
Well, that one's going to be absolute trash. And you know what's going to happen, right? Is they're going to use that little box, and it's going to get rubbed on Malice's head.
Dude.
And he's going to lose, and it's not even going to be his blood, or vice versa. I think it's going to happen.
I think it would be on Don. Yeah, they would rub it on Don's forehead.
Well, you would think, but Malice isn't doing shit, so they're gonna rub it on Malice. Don's gonna get it from Mitchell. He's gonna rub it on Malice, and he's gonna be like, I didn't bleed." He's gonna freak out. It's one of it's gonna happen. But I think I can see Malice losing that for no reason at all. Instead, have the head of security win the match because that's smart.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But
yeah, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't think it was bad, but I don't know. I don't think I have much else to say about it in that sense.
I don't either, but I think next week is hopefully a rebound episode. Just for the three. I mean, this is the first time I think I'm looking forward to one match. Low-key Lynn and Styles. That could be fun.
I think it's me really good. I'm a little nervous about Truth going up against Shamrock, especially with like him, Monty Brown going after him and stuff too. I think.
Yeah, no,
you know?
That's a good point. I see the whole timeline doesn't really make sense. I feel like for Killings to kind of get to that level, maybe he should just beat Monty Brown first.
I think he probably should.
You know what I mean? Then get to Shamrock. And say he's just going right to Shamrock.
He probably should.
All because he's saying to Ricky Steamboat, "Hey, I've been held down just like you, man. Give me a title shot." And Ricky Steamboat's like, "Yeah, all right, you're right. Here you go." Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's just kind of weak storytelling to me. Just be like, "Oh, here you go. You're right."
Well, no, it is.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a fan of that.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think it seems promising though for the show. So I'm looking forward to it. A weird show that they're calling. This is our biggest show ever. It's going to be pay-per-view number
8.
It's
It's the Tony Schiavone. This is the greatest night in the history of our sport. This is the biggest show of our company's history, and it's just the next week of it.
Yeah, it's next week, and it's our 8th show. It's not even like a big show.
It's not the 10th show or 25th show. It's just number 8.
Number 8, baby.
Yeah.
Well, as always, continue to share us around. I got nothing else to say about the show, Bob. So we are at Cross the Line TNA on Twitter, at TNA Cross the Line Pod on Facebook. Leave us a review wherever you listen to our podcast. Let us know what you're liking, what you don't like. If you want Bob to talk less or more, or you want to stop hearing me talk so long in the beginning of the show, let us know.
Who cares?
I like it.
Don't matter.
We're learning a lot. It's good.
Yeah, I like the history part of this as well. So, you know what? You get a little bit of history and then you watch the show. I don't see what's wrong with that.
No, I'm just joking. I think we're having fun. I think we're yeah,
that's all that matters.
We're pretty good.
Yeah. I have nothing else. So for Dallas Gridley, I'm Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line podcast.